Wait.
5.
There we go. Now we're recording. 5.
Oh, 5.
Alright.
Silly,
Last-
it wasn't the 1, it was the 5.
Ooh.
I am the
Oof.
one that
Oof, oof, oof.
beats.
Oh my god,
Um,
we're starting very strong.
Last session,
So
we
alone.
did a big old pile of almost nothing. We farted around the outpost for about 2 hours, messing with the trinket trading machine. Everyone got to use it. We will be back, I am sure. We might even come back this session. We went around and talked to all the vendors that we could, including a Tabaxi woman that sold us a great old spell book that can cast a spell once per day. That we might be able to add spells to. We talked to the Furbolg selling some magical alcohol, and I don't think it was plants. That was the elf woman 2 sessions ago. We all had a good taste of some kind of magical drink. Holden and Amani felt like shit. The dragon's breath sucks. One of them was wild magic tea, if I remember right. After that, or before that, somewhere in there, we talked to the woman with her big old polar bear, who she rescued about a month ago. I think it was a month. 6 months? Something like that. We got snowball gloves that Holden is wearing that can conjure snowballs that deal damage. We then went to the Hummingblades, got a bunch of requests for an escort and for a missing persons. Then we met an old NPC that we absolutely lied to, swindled even, believing he might be completely evil. Still unsure about it. And then we met the changeling Rudok, who is our escort, who is very eccentric. Is that everything? Any add-ons people want to give?
I remembered one thing we forgot.
That
There was the book, the new book that you guys looked in with the 3D glasses and saw the
even
freaky
gonna bring
shit.
it up. Nope. Nope. Nothing happened there, actually.
Funny enough, like the most story relevant thing that we ran into.
No.
That and the fact that we still haven't found anything to do with the like strange creature that was evidently seen in the area that they believe has been responsible for like disappearances. Is that right? Were there actually disappearances, or was it just spotted?
There have been no recorded attacks to my knowledge. The biggest worry is that it stalks up and down the walkway between the outpost and Nikomi. And once you exit the little walkway, I think it does a pretty good job at keeping everything out, so you can't make your way back in. And so the worry that they have is that the reason there's been no recorded attacks is because if somebody does go out, the creature might just get them. I think that's how that went. All right, well, drink a trader.
No, I'm not going back.
We're
back. I don't want to go back.
That's great. You don't have to.
Yeah, you're right. I can just stay where I am.
We'll lock you in your room.
Yeah.
Forever.
I'll just mute for the session.
Lock you in the
in the book.
In the book, yeah.
Lock you
Ray
not
in
that book, the other book.
exactly once. Like,
lock you
Ray has never
in
gone
a
to fucking book.
Are you? All right.
I swear,
swap-
you're both going to jail.
No,
listen.
you can't
Since we
send me to
started
jail. I'm
recording, I haven't done
recording.
it.
You can go to jail.
I'm just not gonna say it anymore. Come on, please, please. I gotta swap us over.
All right, let's do this.
Be afraid.
I forgot we're only level 7. We do so much.
Yeah.
What the hell?
We gotta pick
Yeah.
up more of those,
Like-
one of those guys.
Oh no, I'm not
Well,
asking for a level up. I just we
No one at us,
do
bud.
so much
We can
shit.
take it.
We gotta find that dude. We gotta find, where's Expedius? Where is he?
My God. Free me from this hell. Is there anything anyone does while they're sleeping?
I can't because I'm asleep.
Okay.
No, Rose just sleeps.
I dream about
Uh,
trinkets.
Trinkets. Okay. Then unless anyone has any like little sneaky things they wanted to do, night passes and morning comes. And every single one of you feels well rested.
Very suspicious.
Primed and ready for the
Oh.
day.
Ray's
Very
pulled out of like
suspicious.
a nice dream and just immediately is like,
I don't think you can have nice dreams.
I was about to say you're not having nice dreams anymore.
that's the
No, he
thing.
does. He has
That's
one
why
this
he's
night.
suspicious.
Oh, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Ray just like since I was like,
Really?
wait.
Oh, what a great night of. Hold on.
What did you
A
do?
little like, Tompkin.
Tomkin apparates at the end of your bed, kind of like on that, like the foot of your bed on that wooden portion, like perched. Just,
Not hungry. What happened?
it gives you this like kind of sly grin. He goes, "I fed.
On who?
Can't say.
Can't or won't?
Seem about the
Yeah.
same to me."
Was it? Can you just? Don't go feeding on any like random person, okay? Like just. Or can I like do a like an insight check of like was it someone that I know or was it like just a rando? Like
Sure, make an insight.
okay. Please don't be bad. 14.
Okay. To your knowledge and your adventures with Tompkin thus far, Tompkin has no reason to feed on anyone else. So, doing it out of nowhere like this, either there was somebody with a particularly delicious dream, or there was some sort of an arrangement made.
You're not making no weird warlock pacts with someone in town, are you?
No.
Why don't I trust? Like, anyway, I guess that's fine. Like,
Tompkin offers a crooked grin and goes, "That sounds like a you problem." And just
yeah,
slowly fades out of
freaking
existence.
sleep paralysis demon. Get out of here.
Tompkin disappears.
Freaking Cesar cat looking ass.
Yeah, definitely. The teeth and the eyes are the last thing to go and everything.
Mhm. Like the Cesar cat's younger, like edgy cousin.
It's the Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Boo. You get struck by lightning. All right. Everyone wakes up, rearing to go for the day. Is there anything you guys would like to do with your morning?
No. Not that I can think of. I'm putting the book and the monocles, which I think I already did last. I put it in my bag, and I think Holden would. He would put it in like a different pocket, like separated from his other stuff. somewhere else in the
Mhm.
bag. Just get it away.
What are you talking about? That's a good book.
Caledon knowing about that book scares me.
No.
He's heard of the
No.
place.
That's good enough to be scared.
Mm.
Are you scared? Are you not scared? What the why?
Mm.
Are you guys like meeting for breakfast? Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. What did you say?
Oh, I was wondering, like, are we like in a room like meeting for breakfast?
We can be.
Or
Okay, can Raven just be like looking out for like, because the race suspicion, like, who did Tompkin like make some sort of freaking deal with? Like, is there anyone like in the group or around that like looks like they just saw something absolutely terrifying?
Make an investigation check. She studied the faces of your friends.
Not insight.
Nope.
I mean, I guess you're looking at their faces, though, right? Trying to gauge their
Like
sleepiness.
their
I assume.
emotions.
Okay, I'll take insight. That's fine.
Modified 20.
Okay. Hold on a moment.
That's me.
I'm just imagining it
No.
being like, well, Holden and Ray or Rosabella look like they've seen something deeply disturbing recently.
Rose has seen 2 things. She hasn't brought up the other one yet.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just imagining like it's like high enough to like, oh, you get some things wrong, but like it's the wrong assumption. So it's like, oh, these person, they were nice and took on the nightmare demon for me, as opposed to like they did some sus shit with the book.
Just had regular nightmares.
Yeah.
My computer's fighting me. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh,
Mm,
your computer.
1.
Okay, I'm done. I only
Wait,
needed
really
those
or no?
seconds. No, I'm actually done.
Okay.
Looking over the demeanors of your allies, everyone seems bright and cheery and well rested. Just barely, because the roll was close. I like rolled it and I was like, no way. Let me look at the modifier. By 1 under, you managed to catch that Alden seems particularly tired. The person who shared a room with you last night.
Mm.
Just picking at his
Alden,
breakfast.
Alden was also very particular that he wanted to room with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Howie very much suspected Alden. But yeah, I think like getting the kind of like coverage, I'm like, God damn it. He's so nice. He's so dumb. Dumber than me.
But yeah, everyone is able to meet for breakfast. It's like a hearty. What is the word I'm looking for?
Oatmeal.
Like an oatmeal, yeah. The breakfast stew of the world.
Porridge.
Porridge, yes. Thank you for a voice from the void.
Of course. Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh,
There she goes.
Yep.
Yeah, porridge, oatmeal kind of thing. Things that are hearty and warm to help you stave off the cold for the trek ahead, one way or the other, boat or on foot. There's also eggs and bacon and coffee and tea and all of that good stuff for you guys to enjoy.
I think Rose comes down for breakfast, just like holding in like what it like you know how like you could hold like a drink from the top, like you just like kind of have like grip it from the top of the cup. She has like her teacup from yesterday, and she just like kind of just like probably comes down and just kind of sets it on the table, just like a little bit away from her as she eats.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What?
That you seem scared of the cup.
I think Rose pushes it like slightly towards Holden.
It's
Is
a
it-
cup.
Is there anything in it?
Yeah, gazing into the cup, I'll just Dre, is it okay if I post this where
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
can see? The bottom of the cup has these tea leaves that are arranged in such a way where it looks like as if like all the tea leaves had fallen really perfectly across the bottom of the cup, and then it had been pushed up in the middle, like by a finger, and like leaves behind this like weird imprint in the center of it. It looks a bit reminiscent of a face. Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck?
Oh,
What's with the
That's
maniacal laugh,
precious.
dude?
I don't understand. It's just
I don't
tea
either.
leaves.
Oh, look, there's a face.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a face.
there is a
What's
face.
the face? Looks like it's like mewing.
This-
I don't know. Like
What? I'm being mauled.
I'm gonna start actually giving you psychic damage.
Do you think
I'm
this
not
is
above
kind
it.
of- Do you think this is kind of like the faces we could see in the book? When did this happen?
Do they have faces?
They didn't have mouths. They had eyes.
What do you
this-
mean faces in the book?
did you guys look at that fucking book again?
No.
No.
Insight. Immediately. Well, yeah. Insight.
Roll deceptions if you're lying.
Good thing I'm not lying. Woo! But if I
Definitely
had
not.
if I had to put a number on it, I'd have to
Oh.
say 11.
Yeah.
I rolled a 26 insight.
All right.
Hold on. In
Yeah, if I had to put a number, if I was lying, it would be 11.
24.
I feel like this tracks because Rose and Holden are just
Said in the book.
no.
So,
Motherfuckers. I swear. I
I
asked.
just
okay.
looked at it. Rose was with me. We were just looking at the pages. I asked if she could see them.
What?
Wait.
What?
We didn't. What do you mean? What?
It was just.
What's
it
in
was
the
just.
book?
It was just a
What's
look.
the deal with the book? Tell the book.
You haven't told us. We haven't seen it. You haven't told us what's in it.
People.
Mhm. What?
They only seem
Like-
to be visible when you wear the monocles attached.
But they're like
Is-
stagnant.
When the book is by itself, it's just a book of empty pages. When you wear both monocles, you see a large group. When you wear the left one, I'm gonna mix these up. I knew this would happen.
Tragic.
Damn. I think. Fuck it.
You tragic
le-
fool.
Here.
Oh, alright. Yep. When you wear the left one, there's someone gazing at you from the side. And when you wear the right one, it's someone like dead center staring at you. Like Rose said yesterday, it's some kind of demi-plane, kind of like Chronica. Yeah. I haven't
So it's like-
attempted
I must have
talking.
nice. So it's like livable.
I
Like
don't know.
Chronica?
I just know it's
Oh.
a demi-plane in a book.
And it's got. You said they had no mouths.
None of them. Every time I looked, none of them had mouths. It's always eyes.
Hmm.
They're people.
I don't like
shaped.
that.
One of them had hair. That's all about. Oh, and one of them had ears. That's about all the features I could make out.
Was it? God. I don't know. Was it like a vision? Like, oh, I could just see this stuff because like I was using my goggles or whatever, or
No,
is
it
that
was on
what they
every page
actually
of the
were?
book.
Hmm.
They don't seem to be
Well,
coming out. They just seem to be looking.
and what book was that? That was like the religion book of a god that doesn't exist.
Skevnir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, dude. What? Never mind. It's
It was
fine.
only a look, like we said.
I know. It's like at some point I can't really be mad at you. It seems like you just attract weird shit. Like
I think that's pretty accurate.
at some point it feels like something like outside your control is doing this shit.
Bryn.
I realized how that sounded out of character. Like, I
Um,
genuinely
Oh.
wasn't thinking of like the DM. I was thinking I was Ray saying that wasn't like a wink wink.
All of the players at the table quietly look at an invisible camera and break the fourth wall.
And wink.
It's Brit is looking at a screen, and it's the figures that we saw, but it's our characters. They're just staring at Brit.
At this point, I straight up wouldn't like be surprised if like whatever divinity you get your fucking powers from is like a god of chaos or like weird shit. Like the
I
god
mean, that's
of weird shit.
assuming I do get my powers from divinity. We don't know where it
Well-
comes from.
Yeah, I guess.
Could be from the Stygian for all we know.
Which, to be fair, is full of weird shit.
Yes. I
Like,
just don't
let's
like
be
that
real.
that's a possibility.
Look, I mean, every vaccine's made from like a little strand of the virus, you know.
I don't want to be the virus.
You're not. Oh, you're the vaccine. It's just you come from a strand of the virus. I feel like I'm not helping, but you get it. It's like back in the day before like when there like wouldn't be a town with like an actual healer in it, they would have to be using like non-magic medicine like plebs. They would have to like pretty much just get whoever was sick and like have them cough on a rag and smear it on people and be like, you're gonna be sick, but you might not die. And if you didn't die, you're good. Maybe. Huh. I just realized something.
What?
You know how like the hush, the like language of the Stygian that you had to learn, it required that you like sacrifice something. in order
Yeah,
to
I
learn?
lost the language.
Mm-hmm. What if like in your previous like existence, whoever you used to be, you sacrifice your memory to be able to heal it? Like the
Huh.
Mm.
like because
Oh.
I don't
Not a
know
bad theory.
if stuff from the Stygian requires some sort of sacrifice in order to gain. I don't know. I'm just
Oh, that's
spitballing.
what you mean.
But what about it works possibly for me. But what about Larshudo? She
Maybe
she
she
lost her
sacrificed something
memories.
different. Or yeah, maybe she can heal it. Can she? Wait, did you check?
I think we asked her, but I don't remember. Like, strongly remember.
I don't recall either. I can go
I
see if I wrote
didn't.
it
I didn't
down.
write
but-
it down.
I hope I didn't just like blow. Like I don't know. This feels like it's a dumb idea. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Which, would be kind of on
I
brand.
think
for Ray.
it's a good theory.
Hmm.
And
It
it's also
potentially has some merit to it.
it's also possible that the other people who lost their memories also sacrificed their memories, but for different things. Doesn't have to be healing the malady. It could be something just as potent.
That's true. I mean, a
I
lot
guess
of
to a degree, losing a language is sacrificing some level of memory.
Yeah.
it's just like I can barely speak like one other language.
All of
Maybe the energy of the Stygian is like one of like sacrifice and contracts. Like maybe it's like some kind of cursed energy.
oh,
No.
Oh my
Sounds
god.
stupid.
I thought we got
I
so
don't know
far.
franchise worthy.
we. The other weird part is that the languages I know are just out there.
Hmm.
I speak. I don't even know the names of them. Well, I guess one of them, which would be
I thought you
some kind of
Speak
primordial,
primordial. Yeah. We spoke in
that's how I-
primordial.
communicate with Gloob. But the other one, I don't know the name of it. But Corbinian over in Kedrith. Oh, what was the
Oh, that's
name of that
Abyssal, right?
town? Is it?
think
Sounds
so.
right.
I feel like I
Wait,
remember Corbinian speaking Abyssal.
Was it Abyssal or like Inferno? Was it like one of a devil or a demon thing?
I think it was
Neither.
Abyssal.
But Corbinian's not a demon or a fiend of any kind. It's just guttural.
Oh. Mm.
Sounds like Abyssal. Also
Look,
sounds.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't know much about languages in general. Like, the only main reason I know to speak Celestial was partially because Yorick like wanted someone to converse in his native tongue, and partially because you sound absolutely hot when you speak in it.
That's a very
think-
right answer.
I think
Is this
Rosa
real?
raises an eyebrow.
Look, it is the language of romance. I don't know what to tell you. Like
Is this
that
true?
and like Elvish a bit. Like Elvish has like that like very sing-song game, and like I don't know if you speak Celestial's got like that commanding tone to it, you know.
I guess I've never heard
It's
someone
very
say
dumb
that, but
language in general.
So
What?
so being commanding is romantic
It's
to
hot
you.
for me. Like,
Is
well,
is
it's like
is it
a
romantic
confidence,
or
like-
hot?
Yes. Well,
It's breakfast.
It's
Hello,
8:30 in the morning.
they don't call it evening wood. Sorry.
Ray.
Okino just gives a very slow, disappointed head shake.
I mean, that was pretty good though.
I feel bad. Okay, but seriously though, like I don't know. I don't want to say stupid shit again. Let's. That book sounds like it sucks. We'll get to it if and when it becomes a fucking problem. I think I'm starting to kind of get used to this bullshit. At least we haven't seen a city die soon in a bit. If another city dies, I might need a minute. We might need to go on like a vacation or some bullshit, or I might need a little vacation away from here.
I think that's fair.
I've
Amani's like
actually-
mid, like spoonful,
Mm.
slowly eating.
Oh right, Amani's our like
guide who knows nothing of our
Yeah.
antics.
Yep.
Yeah.
sorry.
I've actually been
It doesn't make it better with context if that like
It's not our
I'll
fault.
take your word
I'll,
for it.
I'll say it does make it slightly better with the context that it's not
he
our
didn't
fault.
do it. Like
We were
I
actively
sure as
trying.
hell hope not.
We were actively trying to stop
and we failed.
a national threat.
Eh,
Hey, you know what? We
Uh.
failed, but we did more than anybody else. So
Okay, well, as long as you don't go and blow up another city, I like my job nice and simple. And she like
hmm,
elbows. Uh, oh my gosh, what just happened? I lost the name of an NPC in my own.
Alden or
you.
Okino?
Okino.
It's Alden. She elbows Alden in the side and goes, "Us guards are supposed to get back to our posts eventually, and I intend to do that." And Alden gives her like a half like,
Yep, that nice
Yeah.
old post.
eating.
Alden will get to his
can't.
responsibilities when it happens.
Yeah, Alden.
Alden's just like staring into his morning gruel. It just doesn't say anything. He's tired and having a time.
That's-
Yep.
That's rough, buddy.
Now,
Yeah.
Ray, I've actually been wanting to talk to you a little bit since the
What?
desert travel. How are you doing? You could be honest. You owe us nothing.
Look, we're doing some important things right now. We're we don't have time. Like, truly, I get it.
I mean,
There is more important shit going on.
sure, but that's not to say we don't have time. We have time to laugh and talk over a breakfast. We have plenty of time to talk. We're gonna be walking, just walking for the next week,
Few days.
Ugh.
which is going to suck because I forgot my earbuds back in Kedrith.
I
iPhone,
thought you were gonna say Shivish.
No, I left them. I left them a while ago.
You left them in Kashvan. You lended your charger to Viram, and then she never gave him back.
Yeah.
She kept it.
So we're gonna have
imagine like
nothing.
you have your AirPods, but you don't have your charger, and it's like in a world where that's the only one.
Oh.
We'll have nothing but time to talk. You know, assuming we don't get. Never mind.
I think without any like needed inside check, Ray is almost taking this like a threat. Like Ray is... Ray is very much just
Right. But
alright,
no, we don't.
we should get
We
on
don't
the
have to talk about
road.
it anymore. I just want to know how you're doing.
The door is open for conversation.
Thanks for that. Okay. I'll pick up my empty gruel bowl and be like, all right, I'm gonna go put this in the thing, and then we can, yep.
Monty watches you go and then looks back to everyone else at the table and goes, "Nah, I don't believe that for a second. I don't even know the guy."
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, none of us know him.
I was about to say.
Who is that guy?
No,
Is that going to be like a problem that I need to be worried about?
it shouldn't.
Because I'm really
be.
not here to babysit.
I think we've all been stressed
I mean, as
especially these past few weeks.
Ray said, I mean, you were living there. You saw the amount of refugees we brought after a city was destroyed. It's been a lot.
Right. Guess that's fair.
He's
Just wanted to make sure you're not
It-
going to carry your baggage into this.
no, Ray.
You know.
Ray's very dependable. Even during all this hardship, he's set aside what he's had to do what he needs to.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Guess I'll wait for him to come back because I want to make sure we're all on the same page and where we're going and what we're looking for. I don't want us to get sidetracked.
I will take dishes then. Since
I hand you
I'm
mine.
just gonna wait. Hell yes. Responsibility. I can throw these like frisbees. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the tavern
Hey!
heat.
Yes. Hey,
No consequences.
60-year-old woman. What's you?
She's like, stop throwing those. I'm like, ah.
Stop throwing snowballs.
Up top.
Is Ray coming back to the table or is
Yeah.
he like retreating?
Ray comes back to the table hoping that they have changed topic.
It's really
The
funny if
moment
Ray is
you-
down there like, this is your intervention.
So how you doing, Ray?
Ray
Where'd
and
you
Ray
go?
would leave fully.
They put super glue on the seat before you sat
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Ray is
Ray.
jokes on you. My pants are rip off.
No.
When you need to talk to us.
This is canon too.
Ray does
That's
actually
true.
have tearaway
Ray
pants.
has tearaway pants.
Yeah.
Hey, the good news though.
Just
The good
trip
news
and pantsless Ray just running.
is that you may have that, but the trip up of it being glued, and then you like sit up, and the tearaway pants aren't perfect because tearaway pants are supposed to go forward, not backwards. That's enough time for me to tackle you. You're not going
There's plenty of time
anywhere.
for me to yell sexual assault because you are now tackling a pantsless man.
Nah. They saw us enter here together. We were laughing together. It's over for you.
You tore off your pants.
You tore off your own pants.
That's what those up in court.
Officer. Let the record show he tore off his own pants.
I was just trying to stop him from flashing everyone. That's why I tackled him.
Your Honor, I'm pressing charges for public nudity.
This man is a pervert.
Put him in jail. Ray, if you ever need to talk.
Get him
You'll
away.
be in jail. You're in the slammer.
Oh no, the registry. I'm imagining like the story now, like how I ended up on a registry after my intervention.
That's an isekai title.
That's a light novel.
That's a really good isekai. Help, I got teleported to another dimension and went to jail for pantsless streaking.
my-
Indecent
my-
exposure.
For my tearaway pants.
Yeah.
And then there's a hyphen, and it's like pantsless streaking is not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
Bedtime.
isekai'd while naked, and now I'm in jail for public indecency.
That time I got
Right.
reincarnated as a pantsless man.
Okay, we gotta refocus.
Yes.
Oh my
I
God.
forgot we were recording.
Yeah. Caught us
That's
in our
on-
rawest form.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
I guess we should get on the road, right?
Yes.
Well, first we have to
Um,
go get Rudok.
We'll have to get. Oh, and who was the man you guys met yesterday?
Zim.
Yes.
Yeah.
He should have stayed here with us, so he might come down at some point.
He said he'd meet you here in the morning. He
Oh,
was staying at a
yes.
friend's.
That is right. Yeah,
Sure.
so he should be outside at any point, or he'll come in.
Staying with
Who
a
should
friend.
go get
Mhm.
Rudok?
Well, before anyone up and leaves, and before we add more people to this already large group of people,
You don't know.
I want to make sure we're all on the same page in terms of what we're looking for and how we're looking for it.
Okay.
Right.
So, what all do you have at this point? I was given bits and pieces of information.
In terms of what are we like going after? What are we questing for?
Yeah, you got the person going after the thief, and you got the thief themselves. What do you got
Right.
dirt-wise on the two of them?
We know that the thief, the person who stole, for sure, the Oracle's head, and we presume also took the Soul Ember, is the thief. He like looks to Rose as like the
Verdant
druid?
Flame
Oh,
Druid.
okay.
And we know they have access to a teleportation spell. We know for a fact that they are in a extremely cold environment. I can always attempt another divination to ask Pindus for any other info he's willing or able to get.
Willing.
And able, there's just stuff he doesn't know.
Other than that,
Okay, so
we don't know if they're working alone or in a group, or where exactly they could be. We just believe they're towards the forest.
Well, we
Since-
know
Okay.
their teleportation spell had to go to a tree.
Yes, we know it was plant based, so it was most likely to be in the forest. Probably not the
Okay.
mountains.
So, to make sure I got it right, the person who took the Soul Ember and the Verdant Flame are the same person.
Yes.
As far as we are aware.
Yes,
To our
that's what we
knowledge.
believe.
Okay. And we have to find trees and hope we can find them.
Yeah.
Any idea what they're using the Soul Ember for?
No.
Nope.
We're hoping to get more information on that.
The weird part is, from what we read, the Verdant Flame is supposed to be a force of, I want to say, good, since they only
Yeah.
show up
They
when
they
bad
end
things are happening.
conflicts.
Mhm.
But
They are known for ending conflicts.
Whether or not that's via, turning everything into a glass plate, that's, their own thing.
But the weird part is that the Soul Ember, finding the Ardent, didn't seem to be a conflict, and I mean, I doubt it would have caused one. So I don't understand why the involvement is there.
It could be personal.
Or, to my guess, it could be just being convinced that someone's cause was good. I feel that I've gotten lucky in having, Rose and Fenris off the bat to help myself. But when I woke up with no memories, I mean, depending on where I'd woken up, I'm sure there was a chance someone could have convinced me to do whatever they were doing, good or bad.
Well, you think that the Verdant Flame might be one of the other people?
Ooh,
Or
that
no?
isn't what I was saying, but I don't like that thought either. I don't want to fight one of them.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I it is a possibility, just that someone
It'd be weird
naive.
if this was like randomly connected to you.
It would be scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is possible that it's just someone who is naive and has been told that stopping the ardent from being found would help the world.
So does that mean we go in wanting like to talk first? Like that's fine with me. I just need to make sure.
Yes.
I like
I-
look to Rose and Fenris as well.
I think that's fine.
I think talk first before guns blazing.
Yeah, I am not going to argue against that. I think that you're onto something, Holden. I think there may also be a possibility that it may not be naivety. There might be. We don't know what may happen if this current ardent was chosen. If there is some kind of outside force that does not want that person in power. And would cause conflict should the ardent be crowned. It may not even be that they are being misled. It could be that they're right.
That is true.
Mm.
I mean, I can't imagine that them finding the ardent would have resulted in conflict with what we know. I so badly don't want to just be like, well, with who we know the Arden is, he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
Alden, hey Alden, what do you think?
Alden, if
Yeah.
you
You
if you'd been
specifically.
given responsibility, would you have gone to war? This is a no or
Are you
this
a
is
bastard?
Alden, is there someone hunting you right now who doesn't want you in power? Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically.
In Minecraft.
if your father referred to you as a bastard, do you think he would want you in power? Yes or no?
Is your dad green?
Dad green.
Sorry.
I actually don't like
Holy shit.
how scary that reasoning is, that the Verdant Flame has been convinced by Alden's dad, like, oh, keep that fucker away from power. Keep him
Alden,
out.
are you half Asimar? Was your father an Asimar? Maybe from a from a certain city we visited.
No. No.
What one of your bastard parents are not elf?
That's one of your bastards.
Holy shit.
If you had to pick one parent to hate on, who would it be?
And
Why
why?
is it both?
Speaking to this microphone.
Speaking to this mic for no reason. Good to know.
Okay, so. Oh, it's early for yawns. Okay,
A little bit.
Yes, we haven't
so
even gotten
good
on
to
the
know.
road.
We're we're all on the same page then about how lost we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Yay.
We have-
Well,
Okay.
I was kind of hope. I don't mean to like put you on the spot. Anything to add?
I mean, it's a little difficult when we don't know what they look like, why they're doing this, where they're going, or even where they popped out of the portal.
Yes.
Got right on.
Frankly, I was planning to try and commune with the planet while we were on the road.
Oh.
Typically, it
Like a
works a
good
little bit
idea.
better the further into the wilderness and away from civilization we are. So I
Well,
figured I'd wait till
We
then.
are in the middle of butt fucking nowhere, or at least we're going to be.
Do you think
Oh,
the
I know.
do you think the pathway is going to mess with that at all?
We could always go outside the path. We're gonna have to hunt a monster anyway.
Well, we
God,
don't
I hope not.
we
I
don't
hate the
have to
cold.
do that one.
You don't like
fact-
the cold?
We
Oh, never mind.
I'm a bird.
Yep. No, put that together. Yeah.
My bones are hollow. The wind already goes through me as it is.
Wasn't that a good
What?
thing?
That's a thing?
What?
Which
Wait,
part of what I
which
said is
part?
confusing.
the bone part.
Yeah,
Well,
the bones are
yeah.
hollow.
Is that why birds can fly?
Yep, they're light.
Yes. Wow,
Yeah.
you put that together very fast.
Whoa.
I'm impressed, honestly.
I mean, if I almost said if my bones were hollow, that would have been great. If my bones were hollow,
Stupid. You would have been
I could
idiot
Whoa.
if
I
you did
could
that.
I couldn't fly, but I could jump like really far.
Well, if we gave you like 2 big fans to waft, like you might.
Whoa.
Don't give him ideas.
Why
Where
not?
would I get
What?
too big?
What do you
He
think
will
he's gonna
try them.
jump? What do you think he's gonna do? Something really stupid if I give him ideas?
Think he might jump from a high distance?
Yeah. Do you think he might jump 200 feet from the air onto the ground with just bare legs? Do you think he would do that if I said something, or do you think he would do that on his own?
I would
I think
do
if you
that on
gave him
my
the
own.
idea, he'd be more likely.
Ray will never let that go.
I never did that.
Yes, you did.
It was
You broke
First
both
off,
of your legs.
I didn't jump. I
You fully
fell
did. You did not.
with
You
style.
did it so much on purpose.
Did you not
God.
hear Free Bird? It was
We don't
playing.
have copyright for that, so
It-
no.
It was playing though. It's in the VOD.
Knocking on the fourth
Listen.
wall here.
Listen, I understand that it wasn't the brightest, but what's important is that it was like something right off of the bucket list, which
Hmm.
wasn't even on there. And I also lived with little to no injury,
You broke both legs.
and I was fine within 30 seconds.
You were
2
not. You
hours.
spent the entire rest of the day in a casts.
On a horse. That is correct.
This doesn't make it better. Like, okay, we dragged you behind the carriage in the wheelchair. Like,
But it was cool. You can't take that.
Rose,
I'm
Rose does the
I'm gonna
hand
leave.
signal.
what? What'd you say?
I'm leaving.
What?
You
What the-
guys can bicker in the back of the group, or you can stay here. That is your choice. But
we
I
have
leaving.
someone who's meeting us here, so we'll be here.
Fine.
Well, we could
She's like halfway from standing and just like plops back down. All
we could
Irritable.
possibly split.
He's not in the bar, is he?
no.
He's sitting at the table.
He's been here the whole time.
I've been here for like 40 minutes waiting for
We
someone
sat at his table.
Yeah. You sat down and went, "Hey, Zen, good morning." Oh man, I can't wait for
God,
Zen to
where
get
the
here.
fuck
Where's
is
Sid?
he?
Oh my god.
I'm not invisible. Like, what do y'all do?
I mean, we could possibly split, since someone will have to go get Rudok. But I imagine Rudok won't want to come back into town. From what you all said, him being very eccentric, very strange.
Who all met Rudok yesterday?
Me and Rose.
Me, yeah.
Do you guys want to go again, or should other people meet them?
I guess it would make sense for it to be us.
At least one
At
of
least
them
one
needs
of
to
us.
go
Yeah.
for the familiarity.
Or like one of you and me
Sorry, that
as
was a
you?
big word for the no and you.
No, I think me and Fenris can go.
Alrighty. We'll look for Zin then.
All right. Ready to go, Fenris?
And don't forget Ted.
Oh God.
We really need. Never mind. We'll talk about this later.
Amani just looks confused again. Okay. Just like gets up.
Look, you gotta just like go with the flow. You've had friends before, right?
Yeah, but my
There
friends
ever been
aren't.
inside jokes?
Well,
Well, yeah, but like my
Okay.
friends aren't this eccentric.
normal?
Reese.
I'm gonna keep eccentric.
Because I think we are pretty. This is all I've ever known for the past
Yep.
2 years.
This is much more
Got
eccentric
an
than our first 2 years
amnesiac,
were.
Really?
girl angel, my ass, and the only fae I think in existence right now.
2 of those pieces of information were new, and I can't
Which two?
ask questions about that right now
Was it
because
the,
we'll be here forever.
it was the Fey one and the what?
The amnesiac one.
All right,
Mm.
because I was
But
gonna be
that's
like, she
making-
literally got the wings.
Oh, wait
Well-
till you hear that we're traveling with the Arden. Am I right?
Wait until you hear that we're traveling. wait till you hear that we're traveling with like 20 other people in our pocket. Wait,
A whole city.
wait till
You
you
know-
hear that
you know what,
Rose has
Amani?
the Shadow King with her at
You know
all
what, Amani?
times.
Amani, take the book. Open it.
Take this book.
Mommy, give the book.
Amani, you haven't seen shit.
Funny
You
enough,
have
funny
no
enough,
right
Amani's
to
one of the
complain.
few people that can freely go in and out of the book without a hassle. His wings.
Amani, go in this book, and when you get in there, I need you to find a person with a large sword and just attack them.
Got a large sword. Hey, she got a pretty small sword, all things considered.
She
Oh
knows
my
how to use a couple of
God.
weapons
That's-
now.
Oh, true.
There's somebody trapped in this book that we absolutely need you to help kill.
Just
If we-
sentencing them to death. Like,
I was saying, if we actually could convince someone we needed to kill to trust us, we could so actually
my
assassinate
God.
them like
if we
that.
could ever get an enemy into the book, I feel like we'd have a decent time. Like, just
Actually, no one would ever know. There's no body. There's no evidence.
just a dead
They touch
ass
the book, they're
rotting
gone.
corpse
We're gonna
in
Yeah.
a big old paper town.
we're gonna draw in a graveyard so we can put all of our.
Literally.
I don't think we know what happens to people who die in the book.
We
Are they
don't.
just like
Like SAO rules. You die in the
Do they-
book, you die in real life.
die in real life?
We've only ever seen someone get killed by the book.
And also,
By, like,
never
the
say
physical
SAO
book.
in my face.
I feel bad.
You can't
I
tell
have
me what to
to-
do.
I have to be right back.
Go.
Okay, Rudolph.
Wow.
That's
Fine.
okay. Me,
Let's-
yeah. Me and Fenris will. We can do me and Fenris, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds good
If
to
that's
me.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Are you guys looking for Zin or are you getting Rudok?
Rudok.
Urdak.
Alrighty. Where are you guys looking?
We
Probably-
told them we would meet them right at the house that's right next to the start of the walkway, like where we met them the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys give me perceptions?
I
Yes.
can. Watch this. Nat 1. Almost. It's a 3.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, I typed percent instead of perception because of autocorrect.
Ooh.
Percent.
$21.
Nice. Thank God.
Alright. Rose, you aren't sure where this Rudok person is. I don't think you actually did you see Rudok last time?
Yes.
Yeah, we
me and
spoke.
Fenris
We
were the
both
ones
It was
who
the
saw
same
it.
too. Okay.
Mhm.
Rudok is not where they were last time. So you're not entirely sure like where Rudok has been staying or like where to look. Fenris, as you look around, the place where you saw Rudok last time dancing in the snow, there's a mound of snow in that place.
And I just point with Rose and I go walk over to the mound. Can I try and poke the mound?
Sure. How much are you poking it?
I'm giving it a decent kick.
Okay.
Not like full on like do damage kick, but like more than just like your gentle toe prod.
Like a wakey wakey kind of kick or a like get the snow off the top
Like
kind of kick.
if I think more of the wakey wakey. Like you know what I mean by like if you have like something that you're like trying to prod at and you do like the toe tap and then there's like the stage 2 before you're kicking hard. I'm at like the stage 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you prod in a gentle / not so gentle kick into the side of the snow. Rose, you're very confused. And then just like a zombie raising from the dead, this the changeling from the day prior sits up, snow covering their person. Uh just
What
like
the
seemingly
fuck?
like immediately wide awake. And they go, "Glorious new beginnings. The dance begins again. Oh, good morning."
Good morning.
Good morning.
We were supposed to meet you soon. We're wrapping up our stuff and then we can escort you.
Oh, wonderful. Now or soon?
I look back to Rose.
Would you be okay? I mean, do you have things that you need to pack?
No, but I do have some things I need to do if I have a little time.
Yeah, we can come back if you need to do them out here.
They move to stand up and like snow just kind of falls off of them. They make no effort to get the snow off. The wind is like whipping around you guys. Frankly, the snow kind of comes off on its own. And Rilla goes, "Perfect. That gives me time to give my morning greeting." And they turn away from you and start dancing in the snow immediately. The movements are sporadic and have absolutely no pattern.
I think Rose looks at Fenris.
Fenris is already looking back at you before you turn your head. Out of curiosity, just because it reminds him of this, he looks to Rudok and says, in hush, "Do you understand me?"
Rudok does not respond.
Okay. Fenris just looks back at Rose and shrugs.
How long does this normally take?
I'll come back. Rudok does like a flourish, kind of like 180-degree turn in your direction, and goes, "However long it has to take. Whenever you're ready, I'll be ready."
Okay.
Okay. Fenris
Just as long as I
points.
can hear her morning song, I am happy.
Fenris points to the bubble. Let's go get warm.
Okay.
While we wait.
We'll be back.
Okay, I will be here. And they do the 180 flourish in a different manner than before and return to their dance facing straight into the wind, not the snow.
Real quick while we're standing there, and right after we get back inside the bubble, Fenris just kind of looks to Rose and goes, "Is there a reason that Ray lied about me being the only Fae in existence?"
Do they know it's a lie?
I've mentioned it before. Do you think it's more likely they forgot or that they were lying to not give that information to Amani? Is that her name?
I think it.
Mhm.
I think that if they were going to say anything about you being a fae, that in and of itself wasn't something that needed to be said. So it could just be that they misspoke or misremembered.
I was just
Um,
wondering if there's a reason or if we thought I should keep where I'm from separate. I guess it's not a bad idea.
it's up to you. I won't disclose if you don't want me to.
I would say
frankly,
I would say
it's not
play
my
it.
business to tell.
Yeah, I would say keep it quiet unless it comes up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Ray would have presented the information like to intentionally be misleading about it. Because why bring it up in the first place in that case?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me just forgetting things. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. Well, I guess we wait here for the others.
Did we tell them?
Did we tell them we were coming back?
I don't think we told them anything. I think we just said we were going to get Rudolph.
I guess meet back at the bar? Or inn? Tavern?
Do
You
we
get it.
Yeah. Out of game, do we come this way to get to where we're going?
Yeah, we're at the entrance to the tunnel.
That's what I figured. Okay. So yeah, we can just go back, meet up with everybody, and then we'll pass Rudolph on the way anyway.
Sounds good to me.
Very strange person.
Yeah, very strange individual.
I guess we'll have plenty of time to ask them questions.
Okay. Jumping over to the other group, you guys are looking for Zin.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Give me Percepes.
Okay. I'm gonna roll digitally because I think I got that today. You see
This is
how he
always
agrees.
a famous S word.
26.
Dirty 20.
Wow. It's not hard to find Zin. Zin is standing outside of the Humming Blade HQ, affixing last things to his belt for the road. They seem to be small, like fist-sized little cages. Some of them have softly glowing things inside of it, and some of them seem to be empty.
Oh,
Well, I'm not one for subtlety.
neither am I. What's
Hey,
that?
Zin.
Give you a small head nod as he's clipping on the last of these little cages. Morning. Is it time to go?
Yes. What are those? Are those
that mean?
cages on your
No
belt?
subtlety. These are the tools of my trade. These are soul cages in a literal sense.
Oh. That is cool.
Does the soul have to be like willing?
This is going to sound terrible, but no.
Okay. Creepy.
Still
Yeah,
cool.
there's like a shrug.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you weren't wrong of it sounding terrible. Like,
I figured as much. The souls in here are willing.
yeah.
Just the quiet, like, yeah,
Like,
This is
I
gonna sound
fucking hope
terrible.
so, or else we'd be having a problem. Like,
This is gonna sound terrible. Yeah, it does, buddy. Yup.
Yeah, it does.
you're right.
Um,
Sorry.
hold on. I mean, it's cool.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like, don't with you. I mean,
Don't.
yeah,
Well, this is his job. That's how he makes
I
gold.
know. It just, I don't like the idea of someone like having a soul. I know that sounds funny because I worship a devil, but you get it. Like, you get
I
it.
don't mind. What does a soul really give me anyway?
It would take too long. It would just take too long, man. Like,
Because it's nothing.
Just gonna stand there like, yeah.
yeah, it would.
He's quietly affixing one of the like soul cages to the like top of his bow while you guys are talking about the value of a soul. Just waiting to go.
Let's go meet up with the people at the tavern, and then I guess inside, and then we can start headed towards the exit. Do we need to stop for the? Oh, didn't the Furbolg have some kind of drink to keep people warm? That wasn't what I had yesterday. I do not want to feel that kind of warm again. I'll never know.
Who
You're not
are you
allowed to.
talking to?
Just in
Ray? You're
general.
talking to me.
In general. either.
The Furbolg offered 3 arcane drinks, and one was a wine, one was a whiskey, and one was the tea that Rose had.
Whiskey's evil.
Okay.
That was the dragon's fire or something.
Yep.
Evil incarnate. I don't remember the
The
wine.
wine, the wine was the one I had. It let you like make an ice crystal around yourself to like revert some damage.
Mm,
I forget if it was specifically cold damage or all damage, but I tested it with a snowball.
okay, then I am misremembering entirely. Oops.
You're
Carry
thinking
on.
of the herb that you have that when you
Yes.
add it into food, it allows you to resist the cold for a while.
That is what I'm thinking of. That herb that we, I think, only have one of.
We got 2
You-
bundles, and then we
Yeah.
also got the plants to grow them.
Okay.
Yep. And if I check really quickly, I believe each bundle lasts a good little while. Let me see. Yep. 1 bundle is good for 2 meals. 5 bundles per herb, so you had 10 meals per.
Okay. Then
So you
Cool.
20 of those.
I don't think we need it now, but something just to look for. So I'm glad I know about that.
Okay. You head back to find the others?
Yup.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. You guys return to the tavern at about the same time that you see Fenris and Rose returning from the opposite side of the town. You're able to meet up with your NPCs, including Zin. And all you need to do is grab Rudok on your way out.
Easy peasy.
I think there's a small moment of pause because this is like the first time Ray's ever met like another changeling. It's like, oh,
You haven't seen Rudok yet. That's on the edge of town. Zin is
Oh,
not a
right.
changeling.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
Goober.
I am goober coded. I can't
You
lie.
are goober coated.
Okay.
I turned into you
vegan.
again by accident. Goober. Okay.
Goober coated.
Any last things you'd like to do?
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so. Just the trinket, just the trinket box.
Oh,
You know
it
what?
blows up.
You know what?
The
I'm
box blew up.
sorry. Yeah.
No. God damn it.
It says closed for maintenance on it. All the weird little creatures are taking their spring break.
I was
Um,
gonna say, like, they're on strike.
They're not
I'm
in
gonna-
there.
I rip the box out of the
They're
ground
forming
to
a
take it with
union.
us, so we can do this every day.
Ow.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I don't need to. We're good.
Okay. You guys head to the edge of town. And for the first time, Holden and Ray, you guys are able to see your other charge, which is hilarious because when Zin approached, Amani was like, "Hell yeah, this is some solid backup. Let's get the other one." And then you hit the edge of town, and she went, "Oh." Looking at this person like dancing in the wind and then like facing straight into like the windstorm, the snowstorm.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, Rose just like yeah. Pretty much every time the Infirmers have spoken to them, they've been doing this.
Is it fun?
I'm not sure.
I don't like the cold.
I hate this.
Well, they slept,
Amani just
in
nods.
they slept in the snow, so
Yes.
we came
As
out
in-
to find them, and they were in that pile that we kicked over to get them out. Or they got themselves out, but
They seem to have some probably immunity to the cold in some way. It doesn't seem to affect them.
anyway,
Hello? I'm sure that's fine, right? Sure. It's
Rudok,
A-okay.
Are you calling out to them?
yeah.
Kind of similar to before. There's a like 180 flourish turn in the midst of their patternless motions. Big grin on their face, and they go, "Oh, such a large group. Is it time to go?"
Yep.
If I must, I will miss her song. And they like kind of do like a couple more movements before they come to a stop and start heading your direction.
Whose
Who?
song?
They get to the edge of the barrier, and I like kind of give you this almost like pitiful, and pitiful is in like full of pity for you. Pity filled, I guess is the word I should say. A pity filled look towards the two of you. A pity look. Sure. It's a shame you can't hear it. Would you like to try?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Rular like grins and goes, "Wonderful," and like kind of doesn't clap, but like puts their palms together and goes, "Put your things down. You won't need them."
My
No.
I look to
What a-
Rose. This
what
is a
things?
boondoggle.
what things? Like my bag and everything? Armor?
Yes,
All
it will
right.
hinder you.
You guys got me. All right, I'll be right back. And he will set everything down.
Let the record show. For once, it's not me with a bad idea.
It's fine. Look, they've been doing fine.
They are immune to. I take off.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
I'll
you
get
go.
rid of
Yes!
everything, but
Get rid of the pants.
The cloak.
Oh.
Get rid of them.
You tear away the tearaway pants.
Yes, that's the most effective way to get them off.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not in it. So I'm just I'm just shirtless in like my skivvies with just the cloak, like
Oh,
the Hellhound
yeah.
cloak.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Rudolph takes a couple steps back and motions with both of their hands for you to step out into the cold.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Okay.
I do so.
We're going. I'm in.
Okay. You guys step out into the blistering cold. You're immediately met with like this ridiculous like windstorm to the face of just icy cold. I have regrets.
Regrets. I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention.
They have you step a good couple feet away. Sorry, I got hit with a yawn again. We're gonna have to take our break soon, so I can, I don't know, splash water in my face.
Yum.
Yum. Uh, they have you kind of stand a little away from each other, and then face out like directly into the wind again, so you're all facing the same direction. And they start making the movements a couple times just to kind of like show you how to do it. Give me perceptions.
Oh god. I'm
Those in
rolling,
the back, if you'd like to as well, go ahead.
rolling physical.
Let's do it.
But those in the
18.
back will be doing disadvantage.
Well, okay.
Oh well,
Well,
that doesn't
it's
help
already
Roast
a
anyway.
4. Oops.
Gonna use my inspiration.
Oh.
I feel like it's important.
And sure,
You said disadvantage?
God damn it.
yeah,
Rest
for
back.
you.
Yeah, if we're not doing it.
7.
Okay. 4, 7, 11 for Ray, and then what was Holden?
18.
I'm never trying anything new again.
No. All
Just
right.
immediate hate. Just
For the two in the back, it really doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to the motions. It just seems kind of sporadic and one of those like, not to be like stereotypical, but the like the hippie kind of motions of just feeling your body and doing what feels right for your body kind of thing. Ray, it's kind of similar. You can tell that it's not just random. Like there is a reason for why the movements go the way that they do. Because like sometimes you can catch that Rudok is like kind of suddenly but fluidly changing the direction of where their arms were going to go. So like there's a rationale behind it, but you can't figure it out. Holden? Holden, as you're watching and you're getting blasted in the face with wind, like your hair's like all behind you, just getting frozen in a like backwards
Fucking
position.
windy.
It's fucking windy out here.
Windy.
You kind of catch on to the fact that Rudok is moving in the way that they are because it is in the path of least resistance with the wind.
Hmm.
I swear to God, she's literally painting with all the colors of the wind. God damn it.
Holden goes, I understand it now.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I'm gonna try.
He's heard the wolf cry and the blue corn moon.
The wolf cry.
Blue corn.
And baby, I'm
Whoa.
waiting on you tonight.
Shit, what the fuck?
After a couple more swift motions, they will come to a stop and turn and help you guys a little bit by kind of showing how to like position your hands and like to stand on the balls of your feet and to just like they tell you like just close your eyes and see if you can hear her and follow her voice. And
Oh,
and
yeah.
just like steps back
Yeah.
and lets you give it a shot.
I'm going for it.
Are you closing your
Okay.
eyes and going for it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ray too?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
Okay.
that Ray did this purely out of curiosity because it was just this is the first time that they have met a changeling. Like, so they're like, I wonder, like, I want to know this person better. I think, and so this is just kind of a spur of the
The
moment thing,
instant
and they're just
regret.
like in it now. Like, they're just here now. So it's like, fuck it, we ball.
Reball. Okay.
So yeah, they go for it.
I want you both to give me performance checks. Ray, I need you to do so with advantage.
Oh, okay.
All right. Please. Fucking, I'm begging. Okay. That is what? 19.
Interesting. Okay. Ray?
Modified 20.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second.
one.
Okay, and I'm done. Okay. Here we go. I have to alter this. Okay. The two of you start dancing in motion with the wind. Holden, you're kind of taking note of the way your hair is kind of whipping around you as a means of telling where your arm should move and kind of trying to gauge where you should go next, because sometimes you do need to readjust yourself mid motion. The wind has a strange, air quotes, pattern, but not a true pattern to it. There are moments when you do catch it just right, and for a couple of seconds as you're making these motions, you hear a very beautiful, like, humming. And it's not like a musical instrument kind of humming. It sounds like a person. Like there's this very gentle, soothing hum. And it kind of gives you this sense of ease. Ray, as you're doing this, Rudok has turned around again in front of the two of you and has started to do the same motions. You close your eyes and you start feeling the ice cold wind hit your body, and it kind of numbs you so you can't really feel much of anything. As you're moving, even with your eyes closed, there's this like weird moment where you hear the hum and then you feel like a second heartbeat, and you feel pretty certain that is Rudok's. And for the other two and your NPCs who are inside of the tube, you watch Holden is really just going about it, and he's not shy about his dance, I
Breaking it the
assume.
fuck down.
He's
Absolutely not.
breaking it down stanky style out there.
Actual style.
Yeah, he's
And you
going
know,
crazy.
He's goaded
there are
with the
moments
sauce.
there are moments where he has to stop and start again, but it seems like every once in a while he's kind of catching it. There's this really strange, like 30 seconds or so, where Rudok and Ray are making the exact same movements. It doesn't last long, but it is hard to argue that it happened. And just as quickly as that connection starts, it ends. And you end up opening your eyes to Rudok just kind of staring at the two of you, this eager expression, this bright grin. And they go, "Did you hear it?"
Yeah.
I think I heard you.
You what?
Nothing. It's
Very interesting. I think I've heard you too. I don't know what that's about, but she must have something to do with it.
But who is she?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good enough for me.
yep. That's enough for me today.
Oh, no.
Hi. What up? I'm Ray.
Can we do this anywhere, or is it just here?
I have done this in many places. Some places are easier than others.
I think my immediately kind of like shift to I'm so sorry. Who's the name of the Aarakocra lady we were with?
Amani.
Amani.
Yes, who had explicitly mentioned like, oh, like certain magic works better in places of like more or less wilderness, that sort of thing. And so like
Hmm.
I think that comes to mind of
Wait.
like maybe that's what this is. Like it was definitely something real and something magic.
Hmm.
Can I? This is like 5% metagamed, I'll be honest with you. Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure. Go for it.
I'm like, is this the thing?
No, he's not here right now.
Shut up.
Mm.
So here's the thing.
Shut up. I hate that.
I got a 14. Edge.
From what you can tell, there isn't any strange abnormal magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's cold.
What?
Is it?
What happened?
Was
it fun?
you win?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Okay. Calm down.
Sorry. It was weird when, I guess, maneuvering right, the wind would catch, and there would be this, not whistle, like a hum.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Interesting. Ray, you were in sync with Rudok out there for a while.
Like, perfectly in sync.
It's kind of scary.
Oh. That's weird. Okay. Well, we should table that for now. Like,
I guess I mean I don't know that there's anything we could do with that information.
yep.
I mean, it's a
Did
magic
Rudok
world with
put that-
magic things.
Put down the old vault.
Hold
Did
on, I'm
Rudok
putting
say?
on.
Did Rudok say who he? They've mentioned before that it's her song.
We
Did they
asked,
say?
they don't know.
Yeah, they actively said,
Hmm,
I don't know.
okay.
We're like,
Um,
who? And they're like, eh.
I mean,
And I'm like, cool.
like I just said, it's a very magical world. There's magical things that
Yeah,
happen.
anything's possible.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they don't even have a reason, like the book.
Yeah, it could be another Gloob
I
situation. Maybe
don't.
they have
I don't think there's no reason for that. Holden, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
Which book?
So-
Shut up.
Ooh.
There's probably no. There's probably no.
I'm sorry. That was so mean. It's just Ray. Just no.
There's probably no particular reason for the one we've been using actively.
See, I don't like books in general.
What?
Now I really don't like books.
I like
That's a
comic
shame.
books.
Books fucking suck.
Okay, well,
I'd like
When
to-
did
that's how
when
you
did we
feel.
get you a comic book?
You didn't.
And he sounds angry about that.
Which comic did you get?
I don't remember.
Huh.
It was probably.
That's unfortunate. Yes. Bam, bam. What a great comic.
Why are you just going Bamber?
Because that's
You
the name of the hero of the comic.
You didn't see the title screen. You didn't see the title card pop up when I said it.
No,
What?
do is the antagonist.
I'll have to look.
If the main protagonist is bam, bam.
I'll have to look into this.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but we should go on that journey, gang.
Let's get to walking.
It was a book series.
This feels
We
like
can
the most
walk and talk,
meta
let's go.
session we've had. Like,
What was the book series in the last campaign? There was a Harry Potter ripoff.
Harry Hotter. I think it was
Was-
actually
was it
Harry Hotter.
What?
I think it
Is
was
it
actually
Ha-
Harry Hotter.
Yeah, Perry Hotter sounds correct. to
Harry
me.
Hotter. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Harry Hotter.
I thought you said Harry Hotter, and I was like, no way.
No.
That can't be true.
that would be crazy.
But yeah, maybe it was the graphic novel Perry
Yeah,
Hotter.
with Hermione Hanger and Juan Weasley.
One.
Okay, that one got me.
The main
That one's
antagonist of the book,
unfortunately
Mort
really good.
Duval.
Okay, we got.
All right,
Alright,
we're
let's
hitting the
walk and
road.
talk.
Yeah.
Let's walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Actually,
We're walking and talking.
actually, do we want to take the 5-minute break right now so you can go? I don't
Yes, that's what I was about to suggest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go dance in the wind for 5 minutes.
you do that.
Well,
You should go sing in the rain.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
raining though.
singing in the rain.
It's raining here. Take it.
I'd love that.
Howie,
But I
you need
can't.
to go sing in the rain.
No.
Why?
Oh.
It's the title
I
of the
don't like being
movie.
wet. I don't like being wet.
I don't care. Are you a cat?
Are you sure?
Are you
No,
sure?
I'm a human with a phone and like things to do.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Guess who had a pretty interesting day?
Through a trash
we
can.
held out. We held out pretty long.
Like
through,
it's
through a trash bag.
You held up to the
funny
break
that
where you were allowed
it
to.
literally does feel
Into space.
like Shut up. It literally does give the feeling of like you have been holding it back and like you're now just like explode, like you're just like like it's
I
you're just
only had
regurgitating it.
I only had like 2 cracks. I remember I said it like
Well-
once, and then it was the comic book thing.
Well, if you know, but there's been words to describe Shay before. Eccentric as one of them used in this session. I have never heard a word more accurately to describe Shay than feral.
Feral.
When you get on something like that, you are feral.
That's true. Like the
Yeah.
fucking McDonald's in the Underdark held
Yep.
me hostage for a week.
Also, I made coffee, which is my solution to low energy and stomach
It's okay.
problems.
It's okay, Zach. I just realized that this is my domain and I can do what I want. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes! Yes! Yes!
What?
I know what's about
What
to
are you
happen.
doing?
Okay,
I'm
bye.
so confused.
Yes,
Yes!
it's the Banana Man.
Yes!
Oh.
Is it something with a music bot?
Yes.
It is.
Yes,
All right.
I feel so
I made a good
freed.
call this day.
Ian, listen to the music bot.
I rarely do.
Bryn, like the music changed when you guys did the dance. There was like a whole like
I am sorry.
there was like
You missed
audio
out.
cues to go on with this. Like this was part of the experience, Howie.
I have it usually on like 45% because I don't want it blaring over you guys. But you gotta crank it up for Banana Man.
So when Holden looked at the figures in the book and Bryn like cut the music,
You
like
didn't
you
hear
didn't
it?
get any of that.
No.
It was. Oh my
Oh,
god.
That was
it was
eerie.
Actually,
That was eerie.
I was like, it was
That-
actually really great because she would cut the music at the exact same time she would send the image, and I don't know how she did it. Like it was genuinely a little haunting for the very first one
Yes.
because I had a moment of like, oh, because she said out loud, like the world around you goes silent as you look into the book, and I thought it was just a description until everything actually blanked out, and I got worried that my internet died, and it was almost worrying of like this image just fucking crashed. The music, this evil fucking image.
Just,
I would
smile
have-
at JPEG.
I would have the guess that it was like one of them sent from your phone and the other command sent from your computer.
No, let me be magical. Shut up. Let me be cool.
Hey, she's behind the curtain again. Like,
That's right. I hate Zach.
this
Look
time,
at me.
this
Look at me.
by the
I'm
way,
closing the
if you
curtain.
look behind the curtain, you will see that it's like partially shredded and
Yeah.
there's small amounts
Now-
of tea in the corner.
now I'm being drowned behind the curtain.
Bran, I have
There's
one request.
also nothing else behind the curtain.
I have a request before we go back to session. I need McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You got it.
You know what song actually lives in my head rent free on occasion when I think of it?
What?
Shay, you remember one time we were driving? I think it was like right after we all watched Puss in Boots together, and we had music playing in the car, and it was just "She Threw My Burger Out the Car."
Oh yeah, I
The song
do.
on your feed.
'Cause
That song
from my
occasionally, I just,
weekly.
I just remember the first two tags of that song on occasion, and I'm like, oh my god, how did this get stuck in my head again for like a day?
Oh god, what? I don't even remember how this song goes.
She threw my burger out the car. I didn't know that she could throw so far.
No, I do remember that.
Zach, I know how to
Occasionally, I'll
fix your
just
illness.
think of those two. Yeah,
You just gotta close your eyes and do a little dance.
yeah,
It's obviously the solution. Follow Rudolph.
yeah. Clearly, that's what I'm doing right now with coffee in my hand.
I just
My
left
I'm literally
solution-
sitting here,
my hand.
my fucking apple, and I'm like, living my life. I'm having a great
Yeah.
time.
Oh, your camera just went
It's
from
gone.
complete darkness to staring directly into the sun.
Really? Hold on. Is it busted?
Nope. And now you're good.
No,
You're
I think it was
perfectly
just
fine.
loading. Yeah. Also, I got
Alright.
you. Got you. You ready?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta play the song again. Wait.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Also, my hair is
Silly-
absolutely nuts right now.
Silly Stu is such a miracle worker. I love them.
Let me go one more time. Because Dre's not back yet. This is excellent. This is a great Sunday.
Oh my god, the best thing ever was when Silly Stu's most recent song, YouTuber in 2009, has a feature from Jay Easy, which is this stupid TikTok rapper who made a song about Mega Man. Oh my god, I was so delighted when they collabed.
I need to. When I made this coffee, it's like vanilla flavored, and it made my apartment smell so good when it was making. I need to make more of this coffee. Or I just need to make it a way to make my apartment smell like vanilla.
This video was sponsored by Nilla.
This video is sponsored by Keurig, except it's not. But like Keurig, you should sponsor us.
No,
Also
I don't want to be
Brita.
sponsored by Keurig. Keurig's not good.
Keurig is what my coffee is right now. I
Just
have a
wait.
Keurig.
Keurig's not good in quality or in their political
Environmentally.
actions.
Oh,
I mean, that is just fair. Refillable
that's fair.
Keurigs are dope. I don't enjoy normal Keurig pots though.
I have normal Keurig pods that I bought 4 years ago. They expire next week. I'm using the last of them. But apparently they don't actually expire. It's like flavor that like decays over time.
I'm gonna look up that silly Stew song. The new one.
What's it called?
It's called YouTuber in 2009. I think it's kind of like rap, but I'm not sure. I
Hmm.
saw that it had a feature from J-Eazy and I got excited and then I couldn't find it and I gave up like really fast.
Oh shit.
You remember when you filled
Right.
God.
I'm
Dre,
gonna
what did you
connect
say? Oh my
these
god.
dots. There we go.
you're tearing us apart, Dre.
Tearing you apart.
Whoa. Oh my god. We're never gonna get back. You have
I
one
haven't-
silly
I
little
haven't
dance in the snow. Now we're gone.
I haven't even swapped us back from the stream break screen yet.
Wow.
Last
I
actual
just got
thing I
back.
have in memes, I have silly dog pictures for you guys.
Is this true?
Yes.
Dre.
Dog?
My dog being
Oh.
silly dog.
Dog.
Oh.
Look
Your
you.
dog looks like you could throw them like a football and they would enjoy it.
My dog would definitely enjoy it. And I love that my dog both knows a lot of stuff and is very well trained, but also there are no thoughts behind those eyes.
He looks like Jake. My old dog. It's cute.
Aw. Yeah. His name is Arlo.
Nice.
Yeah. He was a service dog who failed service training for being
Idiot.
too skittish around people.
So he's just
Buffoon.
a dog.
Yeah.
He's a loser,
Well,
is what
the
he
main
is.
the main benefit of it is he got his first level of service training, so we can put him in a vest and take him places if need be. But
Mhm.
mainly, he's well trained and knows all the commands and stuff, and we didn't have to pay for training.
How you
Oh,
can't
that's
send
nice.
that? You can't send that fucking picture.
Why? What's wrong?
It's so
It's
funny.
Kylo.
That's so good. What a cutie!
Dude,
Yay.
Kylo's tail is wagging in that picture.
You could actually, you could see the wagging.
He's like a little like
He looks
it's like a little propeller.
he looks so like uninterested, maybe a little bit curious, until you notice that his tail is actually gone.
It's like going 1,000 miles an hour. yeah, that's kind of how he is. He'll like just be completely like silent and like doing nothing, but his like tail's going insane, and then he'll just go like he'll just scream.
Oh my gosh! I need your guys' help with this because we literally have just to see if you know, because we literally put this in AI and even AI can't figure it out. What does it
Okay.
mean?
Not surprising.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
None of us know. What does it mean? I've asked like 30 people. No one knows.
What flavor of ice cream is that?
It's strawberry. We've looked.
The only thing that's coming to mind is Honk Shoe spit on that thing. Because of the saliva on the fucking soap.
We were like, you can make this short, and is it like goose cream soap, or is it like waterfowl frozen dessert cleaning agent? Like,
I
Who knows?
don't know.
that's,
I have
that's
no
why
idea.
I'm so. You know where I found this actually? I was doom scrolling Reddit, which is always a horrible place to be.
Why do you doom scroll Reddit?
That's what I was gonna ask. Of all places.
But there's a
Well, he does
There's
play
a-
League, so I mean he's already lost to us.
there's a feed that shows up in my home feed of Reddit that's like, you viewed things similar to this, except I don't view anything similar to that, only that one because it shows
Sure.
up in my viewed things similar. That's explain the joke, where people literally just put things they don't understand, and other people are like, oh yeah, that's what that means. And I saw this there and was like, what the fuck is this? I need to figure out what this is. And I looked at
Wait,
the
do you
comments
know the
and
answer?
I looked at the comments and there was like 250 comments and no one knew.
Zach doesn't know. That's why he asked us.
Yeah, I don't know what this means. I have no
I
idea.
just stream barred your sister.
True.
No.
That's a goose.
That do be a goose.
Shut all of you. Like all of you said that do be goose. Like
It's all I know.
all you know is goose.
Dude, last night I bird strawberry soaped your sister. Like, what the fuck is it? I've just been confused by that
cursed.
for like a week.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Mm.
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Niwen.
No,
He's
Yeah.
dead.
it's not
We gotta
ready.
get back to session.
We
No,
gotta start
I'm,
the
I'm
session
putting the
back.
button. I'm
Yeah.
putting, not pushing. I'm putting the button. Boom.
Oh, guys,
Been
my
put.
headache went away.
I'm
As I,
pressing the
click-
button.
as I
Stop.
clicked the button,
Goose cream.
we are now in session mode again.
Okay, before we go back to session, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No. Okay. So we're hitting the road.
yeah,
I hope you guys took that time to think about your primary and secondary tasks.
yeah.
I sure did.
I'm going
No.
last.
Um,
I've always gone.
Do I need to go
last.
first? I'll go first.
do it.
I'm hoping I can combo with Holden on this one, but my first one is I'm continuing, or my major task is I'm continuing my campaign to raise my strength score. Via training and exercise.
Okay.
If Holden is also exercising, I will exercise with Holden. If not, I will do it on my own. My secondary task will be to continue to learn sign language.
Shay, I swear to God. Okay. I might have missed this piece. Are you training outside of Chronica, or are you training inside Chronica?
Ooh, I had
Yeah,
not
don't worry
decided.
about this. Fenris is gonna be fully gone from this reality. He's fine. Like,
I
don't
think
worry about
I
it.
would do,
I will say,
in
if you
favor
do
of not
Chronica,
telling more people about Chronica, I think I would do outside of Chronica.
smart. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics, please.
Okay, and then what do I roll for sign language while I'm at it?
Intelligence.
Can I apply what's the name of that cantrip? Guidance to these?
Guidance is something that would last 6 seconds, and this would last the entirety of your journey.
That's
to the
so
first
fair.
outpost. So I
Okay,
would
so
say for
athletics is an 18.
Very nice.
Intelligence is a 13.
Okay. Where did I put how that works?
I have the
I'm sure
numbers
it's
written
somewhere.
down for how far along I am, but I don't have the like DCs. If that's what you were, I don't know which one you were asking for.
I know I wrote it down somewhere. How I lost it is a huge mystery to me. I will find it though. And when I do, oh boy. Cool. So, out of curiosity, is anyone else doing sign language
Yeah. I would
as
be
your primary or as your secondary?
probably secondary.
Okay. Anyone else?
Not me.
Wow.
Wow.
What was
Okay.
your secondary?
Uninclusive.
I zoned. I'm sorry.
Sign language.
What the fuck? Kill him.
I will also join sign language as a secondary.
Okay. So then you two as well need to make intelligence checks for me.
Okie doke.
Let's go, sign language gang.
11.
We're actually going to be so stealthy we can
20.
communicate without things. Let's go.
That's crazy.
I'm on it. I'm in.
Is it nat 20 for a total of 19?
Maybe. Fuck off.
I was just curious.
I'm not going to remove this natural 20 from you. Okay. So, starting through primary, you spend some time training outside of the book. I assume doing some endurance running. What else would you do, actually, out of curiosity? How would Fenris train?
Probably some of it's probably comfort from training growing up, so like running, push-ups, like basic exercises. Some of it's probably sword work, from the same place of like training growing up, comfort. Whether that be like just swinging stuff around as I'm walking or practicing something, or whether it be sparring if Holden's also training, any of those.
Okay. All right. You spend a good long while doing that. This first leg of the journey. And man, you're getting sore, but you can feel that it's paying off. Not necessarily immediately, but every day that you do this, you are feeling a little bit lighter and a little bit more physically like ready to take on whatever decides to jump in front of you to attack. I don't know where that sentence was going. Sorry. You're feeling better. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling faster. Go ahead and add. Do you have this
I
is
have
out
a count of 1 out of
60,
30
right?
for strength. I have a count of 1 out of 30 for strength from last time.
Right. Add 1.
Okay.
In your sign language studies, you and Holden and Ray and Okino spend your time kind of looking in between the sign language book that you've got and trying to converse with each other. A lot of it is silly haha bathroom time. But you do manage to get some good conversations in. You get a little creative sometimes. Sometimes you don't know the signs and it starts clicking that you could just spell it. It takes longer, but as long as you remember all the alphabet letters and you can kind of put them together seamlessly, you're able to kind of spell the things you don't quite know how to sign yet. Everyone go ahead and add a point, and Holden add 2 points.
Yay, I've caught up. Because I missed the first time they did that.
Have you? I'm almost done.
What are you at?
7 out of 10.
Oh god, I missed a few. I haven't caught up at all.
What are you
I
at?
started the earliest on sign language. I think I have a couple on everybody.
I'm at 5.
I am
That's
also
pretty
at
good.
5.
Okay. I caught up to someone. I'll take it. I just gotta shoot.
Fenris and
Fenris.
Okino are like having secret conversations sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is your primary and your secondary. Who would like to go next?
Will.
It's a whole lot of silence
going
from the
last.
two people
I'm
who didn't
going
say they were
last.
going last.
You spoke, Dre. I'm pointing a water gun at you.
What about the Nerf
Yeah,
gun?
right.
I
Yeah.
upgraded.
Primary, I think would be. I think primary she would continue her project from last time,
Okay.
which I don't remember what the point system for that was.
That's where I'm gonna find that. I think that one was 10.
Was it 10? Okay.
Yeah.
And secondary will be. Does she have? No, she doesn't have anything like that. Okay. I guess just keeping an eye out because we're kind of like going out into the snow. So just kind of keeping an eye out on the wilderness, and I guess specific. Well, did they say where that creature was located?
They said that it has been seen walking parallel to the Winter Walkway pretty consistently along the entire route, which is about a 3.5 day trip.
Okay, so I'll keep an eye out for the creature.
Featuring the creature.
That would have been
Okay.
my primary.
Okay. So give me an Arcana for your primary, Rose, and then Ray and Rose, I need Persepi's.
All right.
Rose. The 15 for the Arcana,
Okay.
and a 16 for the Perception.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh,
Natural.
up. Dude,
Nice.
Huge.
So 28. So
Okay. We will start with Rose's primary. As you are working on your project, you
We're working
start
on-
competing.
you. Sorry.
Yeah. As you start doing, you realize, and but then you. Ah!
I literally thought you like cut yourself off or like cut out. God damn it.
No, I'm an idiot. That's what that is. Yeah. As you're working on your project, you start piecing more and more pieces together. You're figuring out, it's kind of like working a 3D puzzle. The pieces could work in one area, but it would be more suited and kind of intended for this other thing. So you start shifting things around and erasing things and writing other things down and figuring out, oh, well, this could work, but if I do this, then I can kind of optimize it. You start to kind of figure out your layout. I'm going to add 1.
Nice.
Yeah. And then eventually you finish doing that and start keeping an eye out while you guys are walking. And throughout that entire time, Ray's been watching. Rose got a 16 Percepi, right?
Yep.
Okay. Keeping an eye kind of for anything large and hairy is all that you were kind of told, and quadrupedal. You occasionally see a couple of reindeer. Sometimes you'll see like a bear kind of off in the distance. A couple of strange looking magical animals, but nothing to the size and nothing close enough to the Winter Walkway to be matching what you are looking for. Ray, with your natural 20, as you are keeping an eye, occasionally you note that there are these like divots in the snow. And it's all on the same side, and there seems to be this like dragging around the divots, which would be akin to if there were like long strands of hair kind of dragging around it. It seems that the way that it walks is very cat-like in terms of, I don't know if you knew this or not, this is fascinating to me, but cats will walk with their back paws landing in the places where their front paws were. So there's really only like a couple of paws instead of 4.
Mm.
So whatever this thing is, despite its size, seems to be quite nimble. And it is walking in the snow, but there was that report of no sound, which is very strange. Kind of stepping over towards the edge of the barrier of the winter walkway, you can peek into some of those divots, Ray, and you can spot that the prints are they're humanoid-esque. Like, they have like the 5 fingers, or 4 fingers and a thumb. But like the palm is very paw pad-like, akin to an animal, like a raccoon or something.
I think I would point this out to my fellow adventurers. Just like keep your eyes out. It's definitely around here. Look, and I'll like point out like where there were like clear signs of it, and like I'll mention about what I kind of have been able to put together from like the prints and what's going on.
Okay.
Huh.
These prints are now visible to everyone. You can kind of pile over and peek at all these prints.
So just be extremely careful. How is
Oh, go ahead.
oh, sorry. I was just looking at a bunch of would this would be Imperios people, right?
You guys aren't Imperios anymore.
Thylacine.
Amani.
Yeah.
Did
Amani would be
ever
Imperios.
try
Oh,
the thing?
The thing. What is the thing?
Finding more information via like speaking with the like God?
No, you guys have been on the move for the entirety of the day thus far.
Okay.
If she's going to do that, that would be when you reach the first of the 3 outposts along the way to Naikomi.
Got it.
I was talking and I just realized I was muted, so nothing I said came through.
Ooh.
You're silly goose.
I was gonna ask if I could Arcana check the tracks once they've been pointed out.
Go for it. Arcana check in what regard? What are you looking for?
Any like left traces of magic, like if there's like any hair that rubbed off, that like anything that potentially would leave a remnant of magic, just to see.
Okay.
With the intent of getting anything similar to the result of like what like Holden or Ray do with the detect good and evil. Like, is this more like eldritchy bit of everything, or is this more celestial, or is it just normal? Like, that's the goal.
Okay. Go for it.
Because Ray has pointed out these tracks and is generally doing a better job of looking out. Could I potentially change my secondary task? Like it could be like a day into travel.
Oh yeah, sure.
I have a book, a hardback blue book containing a list of every monster in the world and their exact demographics.
Okay.
I would,
yeah.
I would like to peruse the book and see if there are any like anything matching a description of like a large but nimble hairy quadrupedal creature.
Bro actually has a completed Pokédex. That's crazy.
I assume it is
Also,
a
my
very
Arcana was a
long
6.
book.
It is very long. It doesn't seem like it, but it's like 1.5 inches thick. But every time you flip to the back, you can go backwards through the book and it's a new set of things. If you ever close the cover, you can kind of start over.
Damn.
Yeah. You're doing that after the first day?
If that's like unless I can just change in the middle of the first day, because I don't know when Ray would have seen those tracks.
Ray would have seen those tracks about, I'd say, 3/4 of your journey for the day being done.
Okay, then I'll start after the first day.
Okay. Coolio. Is there anything you guys would like to do with this information of the tracks?
Yeah, I have this hardback blue book containing.
Yes, in this moment, let me rephrase. Dumbass. Oh my god.
I was like, bro, he's gonna say it.
God damn it.
No.
So Rose has this hardback blue book.
I'm about to start dealing lightning strikes. You better be nice.
Nothing immediately.
Stop being mean to me.
I'm sensitive.
Everyone starts their sentence with
So what I'd like to
No.
do,
We're not doing
Uh.
this again. No! Absolutely not. We're
this is
moving
my
on.
territory, Howie. My territory. I
It's-
do what I want.
it is so funny to me that is the place that you draw the line. Is
I
the
don't-
fucking
it's so ubiquitous. It's like, it's what people say when they can't, like, it's a filler word, and you're making it into a bit. So every single sentence becomes a bit. Like,
Exactly. That's the point.
But I feel like there's a difference between someone going, and fucking, and somebody
Oh, it's-
saying,
it's
and me
fine.
going, there's such a.
I don't know about that.
God. Oh man. It's funny no matter what because Howie makes us think about it. And that's not me
That is-
being like
That is also
not
true.
me being an asshole. It's just like my body's a knee-jerk reaction.
It is
to
also
Howie
true,
being
Howie,
upset.
that you are adding to the bit somehow.
God damn it.
I'd almost argue that you are the bit at this point. It's like we don't do it unless you're around. It's not on purpose. I promise. Okay. We have to play this game.
Yeah, we do.
We have an hour. Okay. In this moment, because you can't do the book right now,
Right.
is there anything you guys would like to do?
No.
About the tracks?
Yes. The tracks are relatively fresh.
Do we?
Now,
Never mind.
could potentially. look
Do we
forward
want to
now.
track this down? Yeah.
That's an
We
option.
could.
2-minute
I'm leaving. it at
2-minute
that, guys.
conversation about it.
I'm not going to give any opinion.
Should we ask?
before-
Should we ask our companions if they're okay with it?
Before we have this conversation, does anyone have drawing skills better than mine?
I don't draw a whole
What's
lot.
my performance? Hold on. It is
Wait, is
performance
it
for art, right?
performance-based? I thought it was like painter supplies or something. Like,
Performance or sleight of hand. I would take either.
oh wait, then I might be actually pretty good.
My performance is +3. My sleight of hand is +1.
I have a +5 to sleight of hand. Yeah, I can draw.
Okay. I don't know if this is like a thing. I know I've seen like hunters like make records of what different tracks look like. So maybe,
Do we
Oh,
just
sure.
keep track for further down the road?
yeah, just in
Should
case
I
we
scribble that
find
down?
similar tracks. Yeah, sure, might as well.
DM, should I roll a sleight of hand?
No. Yeah, of course. Have you guys stopped moving, by the way?
I think we've probably slowed down.
A total of 22.
Okay. Okay.
Apparently, Ray's
That's
a
a good
good
one.
artist.
Ray's a good artist.
I didn't make Ray to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes the art skill finds you, but not really. That's not how that works.
Yes, thank you. Art's not a talent. It's effort.
Yep, it's a trained skill. Yeah, you do really well with that track. As you guys are kind of moving at a slower pace, just think that you should know. The slower pace, Rudok is going to take advantage of that to go dance in the snow, unless you guys tell him not to.
Rudok, no getting off path. At least not for now. Okay.
Rudok is like 1 foot out of the barrier, and she goes,
No, there's a monster coming around here. Monster ain't gonna sing with the wind or whatever.
Holden is also like.
No.
Rudok is
Holden.
like slowly bringing their foot back in. And you say that, and they like perk up and go, "Is that an option? Monsters can dance in the snow?"
No, they can't.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
They hate
I
dancers.
look a
They
little
eat
disappointed.
dancers specifically. They target them.
I don't think that one's
Shut up.
true. Okay.
I just like flick over, like your eyes flick over to you, just not helping. But maybe just
Alright.
pop back up. You can. Okay. Just pop back into the tunnel, and we're good for now. If you're
Are
gonna
you being
dance, we can do
serious?
it. What?
Are you being serious about your statement that monsters eat dancers specifically?
I don't
Or
think
are you
so.
trying to deter?
I don't think I'm genuinely trying to like give that false information. I'm just like I'm hoping that they'll catch from my wow. I am doing the thing where it's like read the room. But
Mhm.
I think it is that of like I'm hoping they'll just get from my tone just
But
don't.
but it is what you said, right?
It's what I said, but yes, I'm
Okay.
not like actively trying to convince.
That's what I was trying to see.
Okay.
If what you said is what you meant.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Mm,
So I was gonna make you make a deception.
got it.
Okay, Rudok will not go in the snow.
Thank
They seem
you,
sad.
Rodok. I'm sorry. I get it. It's very cool. It's once we get that monster, I'll absolutely you can. But until then, we got to keep you in here because we are being paid to protect you.
Rudok is like staring longingly out into the snow,
Okay.
and it's like
So
it's just
like
like
they're so
a response to you.
pitiable.
They're just like staring longingly out of the snow, and they're like, "But I yearn for her voice."
I know. Like I understand. It's just for now. We'll just for now. Okay. Once we get them,
It's so
we're
quiet
good.
without her.
Oh. Unfortunately, that hits Ray a little bit close to home. It's like, yeah, well, in the meantime, you can maybe. I don't know if we're the best company, but you can chat with us about stuff.
No.
They like they look over and they're like, "You're boring as
Rosabella
hell."
is
No, I'm
really
kidding.
interested in the kind of like magic you can do.
They like slowly look over at Rose.
I think like Rose is like writing in her book, and then she like perks up and like looks over. Oh, what? Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I like magic.
You just heard magic, and then you didn't realize what you got yourself into.
It was
Yeah,
Rose. Rose, which like
Rurak
broke the
approaches you.
ice a little bit, and then Magic, which like shattered it. And then she was like, "Oh, what?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just like agreed without fully registering what you had agreed to, and Rudak
Pretty
approaches
much.
you and just like gets like a little too close for like personal space preferences. He goes, "Have you heard the song of the Lady in the Wind?"
No, I don't believe I have.
And that's all he says. That's all they say.
What does it sound like? Can you make a rendition?
It goes
No,
like
I could never. It's like it sounds like
Bee boo boo bop. Bee.
Oh my god.
they're one of them.
Rudak shakes their head and he's like,
Maybe.
I could never. Her voice is so beautiful. I wish you could hear it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's as beautiful as you say, I do too.
She's got the firebuck in her head.
Your wings, your wings mess with the air and stuff. Sorry, I had to catch up to you guys.
Why were you so far behind? What were you doing?
What?
What were you doing? Why were you so far
Nothing.
behind? I look and see if there's like any sign of what he was doing.
There's like a hand scoop of snow, like 10 feet back outside of the wall,
Fucker.
and he's like wiping his mouth.
You were eating snow?
Yes,
Why?
I've never seen snow.
Oh man, oh now I feel good. Alright.
Rudak perks up and goes, "Oh, she sustains," and like nods.
What okay, so the lady in the wind is like
Snow.
no wind, I'm
Lady,
guessing.
lady in the snow.
No. Well
No,
maybe
that's not.
are there other ladies for other elements? Is like there a lady in the fire?
Is Gloob a lady? Because that would be
Well,
the
there's a
lady
lady in
of
the
water.
tram.
Oh my god.
Lube is a princess. That's not disputable.
I hear her many places.
Okay. Wait, like the lady in the wind, like
And
specifically.
they nod.
Have you
So-
heard? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're probably gonna ask a similar question.
Is it always the same voice, or
Yes.
What does she
Well,
tell you?
You don't have. Oh, sorry.
You asked, what does she tell me?
Yeah.
Full smile on the face. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, just like
That's
vibes.
good.
It's like when you're listening to a really good song, but you like don't actually speak the language it's in.
Yeah.
That's such a vibe.
One day I'm going to hear it.
The message she means, as opposed to just the song itself.
Yes. Well, both. But yes.
Do you speak primordial?
No.
Okay. Well, I like look to Holden and or is it Holden and Fenris, right?
Holden and
Holden and
Rose
Rose.
speak primordial.
Holden and Rose. It's like, well, they both speak primordial. Like, if it's a lady in the wind, maybe this lady speaks that language.
Well, I mean, Holden, did you hear, like,
I didn't hear any
speaking?
words. I heard humming.
I guess it's not always like the plan when you think about it, to like actually just to try to like figure out how like a thing works. Maybe sometimes it's better to just have that faith. I
You would
guess-
say that, cleric.
Wait, paladin. Okay.
Priest.
But- Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I have like a
Well,
brochure for Pendus, like I'm like just slowly putting in my bag again. Like, if you ever
give
need
it to
some aid-
fucking Furdok. If you can't hear her voice, what about his?
but
Oh my
I think
god.
for Ray just being like, well, I'm not even here to question anyone's faith. I guess in lieu of that, why traveling to like throughout the Alulitson?
I've traveled all over. I'm trying to find the Lady in the Wind. She's distant, tired.
Yeah, I'm hearing that about a lot of beings lately.
They kind of just cock their head a little bit.
No, sorry, it's just yeah. Like, has the lady gotten noticeably quieter recently?
No. She has always been the same. I think I just have to learn how to listen a little better. They just kind of like slowly, as you guys are talking, like as much as they can manage it, trying to like look at you,
No.
but also look right past you.
Oh, I thought they were gonna start like scooching towards
Like sneaking
No.
towards the edge to go dance. Yeah.
I see you. Like,
No, they're just staring right past you into the snow.
I like. I think my immediate instinct is like they see something. I like look behind me. Like
They're running. They start running.
They bolt the other direction.
no.
Yeah, make a perception as you turn around.
Okay.
Rock's
Understand.
gone.
He fell. Look over there.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking 21.
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay.
Roll 20 died. Fine.
Oh, did it?
Love that. I'm trying to reload it now.
Okay. I need this. So that I can do this.
I see the
What
map,
is it? No! No, I did nothing.
you motherfucker.
Is it battle time?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Actually, wasn't this supposed to be a conversation about whether or not we were going to fight the monster?
It was
I
originally
mean,
supposed to be, but
No.
You haven't had an encounter yet. Out in the snow, Ray, there is this large mass that is walking kind of like away from you. The footfalls that you've been following show that it's going horizontal, the same direction that you guys were going. It's large, probably elephant-esque size, very round, and has these really long, silky, white hairs that dance in the wind in its own right. From what you can see of it, you cannot see legs. It is just a giant puffball.
Guys, what if it's a friend?
You would say that. Let's kill it now.
Guys, what if it's one of my old friends from the last campaign? I don't know who it would be, but it'd be
Yeah, I was gonna say
cool.
such as.
I had like 10 of them, man. I don't.
We tamed too many things.
Is I mean, what do we want to do? I mean, first of
I
all,
would be
is
okay
Ray
with
pointing
fighting.
this out? Is Ray
Yes,
pointing this?
absolutely.
Okay.
I think Ray just goes, "Fuck me." Look, and like while like looking behind them, like guys, look. I would just fully point at it.
Oh shit.
Is it on the map, or is, are we just like
No, it's not on the map at this moment because it would
yeah,
give away a little more information.
understood?
I'll draw a
So
little
it's like
circle for you though.
yeah, so it's like a big puff ball.
There you go.
The can I like get this might be dangerous. Can I get like a little bit closer? Like not out of the tunnel, but like just like a little closer to see it up close.
Sure. Are you going sneaky?
I would love to, yeah.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
15?
Okay. It doesn't seem to react as you move closer. What are you trying to assess about this creature?
Like I guess just get a better look at it, as well as like has it seen us, and is it like hungry or stalking, or is it just kind of like trundling along, that kind of thing.
Okay. Do an insight.
Okie doke. 26.
26. Alrighty. You feel like it doesn't show any aggression at this time. It seems to be just trundling along.
Okay. And as we get closer, like, should I move?
Yeah, go for it.
What does it do? Like the normal 30 is like my movement speed. About here-ish?
Okay. You can tell vaguely from its movements that there are, in fact, 4 feet to this thing. What's weird is that the like silky long white fur comes from the front of the body, but there is no face. That is just like a white like floof.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Can I move up to Ray?
Sure. You doing
Wait.
so stealthily?
Wait, but
Sure.
what if it's not
Okay, roll
evil
stealth.
abomination? What if it's just hair
As I'm-
long, uncut? Need help.
As I'm about to, I was going to say, as I'm about to move up to this thing, I'm saying to Ray or to Rose and Holden, don't attack it yet. Something feels familiar about this.
Familiar?
Okay.
Yeah, like me.
What?
Oh, sure.
I
Sure.
see. Okay, be careful.
So this
I-
is the thing. This is what was talked about. Not
So here's the thing.
Potentially.
shut. I need to
Um,
stop saying shut up. That's
I got a
rude.
12 on stealth, but I'm moving up anyway.
You got a 12, you said?
Yeah, for stealth.
Okay. If it's noticed you, it has made no movement to indicate.
Mhm. I get up to Ray and I just Hey, don't attack this thing yet. This thing feels, and he's like trying to look around at it as I like am next to you talking. This thing feels like Fae.
What?
I don't I got this like urge to reach out with my magic, and it felt very familiar what I felt back.
Shit. Okay. You wanna take this then? Like, or like, you you want backup in case it like it's some stuff happens, or do
Yeah.
you wanna go on
Yeah,
this alone?
come along. I kind of like wave you as I'm not looking at you as I'm doing this. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
But I'm like waving you to come along with me.
Okay. Love that song. Love Adventure Time.
I try and
Uh,
get around to get a better look at like its front, like its face.
Sure. You can certainly move along. How far ahead of it do you want to get?
Maybe 10 feet.
Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. It's similar in the beginning, at least. If you'd like to make a perception, go for it. There is no face that you can see initially. It's like all of the hair is coming from the front of it, kind of
Mhm.
like if you were to look at a hairline.
Natural 20 on perception.
Damn.
Crazy. That double natural 20 is nuts.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Um, there is no head or face because it is receded inside of the fluff. It is like hiding its face from the wind, essentially.
Oh.
With your natural 20, I will also say that very occasionally you catch a glimpse of the front legs of this creature. It only goes from like the wrist down, but it is like long, thin, white, like fingers with the raccoon like paw pads on the underside. They're like a darker gray color.
Do I recognize this at all?
Make a history check.
Oh, that's in that one.
Well,
Oh
there
my
is
god.
balance.
Yeah.
balance has been restored.
No, you must have slept through that class.
Uh. Um.
I guess they kind of make. Wait, could he maybe have done it at advantage because he is a Fae?
I mean, he didn't live in the Fae like realm.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um.
I would say that it is fair as it is.
I'm gonna reach my like hand out towards like Rose and Holden direction and like wave them over.
Uh, we make our way over.
Are you keeping your
Should
NPCs
we?
behind? I don't have
Um,
icons for them, so I'll make some for your additional 2 that you've got.
Jeez, DM. No, I'm kidding.
yeah,
You don't my ass. You're not my dad.
If they walk up, I'm
I am
certainly
your
not
dad.
going to shoo them away.
Okay. Any of your core NPCs, do you want to leave them back as well?
I would say up to them. I didn't wave and specifically say like Holden or Rose. I just beckoned to come forward.
Okay.
Holden, do you have? Because we could theoretically say like, hey, you guys stay here, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Holden, do you have an opinion on that?
Holden's fucking dead.
She's dead.
Not really.
My fucking eyes.
I'm sorry. I'm a little worried. Because we don't fully know what it is, and I'm thinking this is another incident of a creature's been pulled from its own, I guess, plane.
Could be.
Similar with Gloob and I guess the world.
Well, we can discuss that once we're over with them.
I mean, we can walk forward. Should we be on the defensive? What if it mind links with Fenris and beckons him out and then eats him?
We will
I'll just
stop.
cast Hold Person. We're good.
We'll stop it before it gets to that.
All right.
Let's just get over there. I don't know if people want to come along. It's your choice.
Okay.
I mean,
You turn over, and while you've been talking, it's like Fenris has gotten in its mouth.
No.
No.
Do you guys have Jaden out of the book? Or just no, Jaden needs to be
I
on the map.
I don't
Don't
think so.
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure
so.
they're in the book.
And I'm guessing we're
Jaden's
trying not to
fucking dead.
interact with the book very much. Like
Mhm.
while we're with Amani and Rudak. Probably don't
Mm-hmm.
and Zin. Probably don't want to freak them all out.
Right. I gotta put the money in here. Silly me. Yeah. So, money. Here we go. Okino is already holding on to Rudok's arm. The moment that you guys started walking away, Rudok was like, "Oh, I must go speak with my lady." And Okino was like, "Ow!" He's like holding on to Rudok's arm like a knife, just very
I love
thin
Okino.
patience. Just like, stop it. um, Amani's like on the other side of Rudok, trying to like body block Rudok from going out into the snow when the monster is right there. It's like, no, stop it! What is? Put the knife down, whoever you are. Stop that! It's trying to like keep them from doing anything stupid. Zin will follow along, and Alden will follow along.
When they get up to us, I'm just gonna turn to them as I'm continuing to walk along with the creature. It's I guess I gesture to the creature while saying this. It's definitely Fey. I can't tell what kind. I don't remember where it's from, but I can definitely it's got like it's got its face tucked in, I assume to keep away from the cold. It feels strangely familiar. I kind of want to I'm going to talk to it, but I wanted you guys to be here before I tried that just in case.
Talk to it how?
I do speak the language of the Fae.
So you're going to step out of the walkway?
I mean, sound transfers through. We talked to Rudock outside.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just gonna call to it from in here first, before stepping out.
Okay.
Because if it goes extremely wrong immediately, I'd want the extra safety.
Sure. Got it. And I think like you'll see a couple like sparks come off of like Ray's like knuckles as they crack. Like literal
All right,
like, anime-esque sparkles just bing, bing.
here goes. I'm gonna call out in Sylvan. Do you understand me? Hello?
You all watch this creature's rhythmic steps come to a complete halt. It turns its body in your direction, and I'm realizing I have to get the picture. Silly me. Very slowly, you see the appearance of two white, hollow eyes come out of the fluff. And
No.
it elongates, kind of akin to like a giraffe. Like it's very long neck,
No.
and it comes up so that the body has not moved at all, but the face is right up to the edge of the winter walkway barrier.
Oh,
Mm,
Did you put the picture somewhere? I can't see. Oh no.
right here.
yummy.
Oh.
Rose,
Look,
this face looks kind of
it's
familiar
nice.
to your morning tea.
It's so okay.
Look, it looks kind of nice.
Look.
It
Does
looks
it
like it eats children for fun.
It
You fucking game.
doesn't.
does it say anything back?
The mouth remains ever open, no teeth inside of its mouth whatsoever. This like sunken in, glowing white eyes kind of staring directly at you, Fenris. And you hear this like deep but kind of like fragile voice return to you in Sylvan. Out loud, everyone can hear the voice as it says, I can. Child of the Fae, what are you doing here?
I'm here looking for someone, but you felt familiar. Are you Fae?
If this like hollow face could smile, you sense that it would. As it responds, yes,
Um,
it was once my home.
how when were you last there?
Difficult to tell. Time here is abnormal to home.
Fenris is nodding
Many,
as they say this.
many dark days and many bright mornings.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. Are you? Did you cross over on your own?
No. But I don't know how I got here.
Hmm.
A strange predicament for a Fae.
Hmm. Have you, out of curiosity, have you seen anyone pass through here? Um, a druid of green flames?
Hmm. I don't believe so.
Ah. Also, are you the one? We've heard reports of people getting taken or missing people from around right outside of this tunnel. Are you the one taking them?
I have taken no one.
Can I insight that?
I thought that there
Sure.
weren't reports of people being taken yet, or were there?
Well,
I'm
there's
sorry.
There's a
missing
person who
person
disappeared.
Mm.
and our biggest worry is that whatever the creature was had either taken
Oh well,
them or
the
had
duality.
possibly um harmed other people and it just hadn't been reported. Oh, you're keeping your
Oh my
streak.
god.
Yep, it was nat 20, nat 20, nat 1, nat 1.
Seems to be
Yes.
forthright, from what you can tell.
Hmm.
Hard to read.
How much do you remember of home before you left?
I remember a great deal of my home.
I went recently, or a few months ago. I was able to cross over and see. It was all black and white, like the Stygian, but I was in a city of 4 seasons, split up into sections. Very big tree in the middle. Does that sound familiar?
Ah. The cold domain was mine.
Oh, were you a leader of it? Or a resident?
A protector.
Hmm. Do you remember what came that plagued it? Is it the same that plagues here through the rifts?
Sorry, can you ask your question one more time?
I said, do you remember like, what came through that destroyed everything? Was it the same as, like, the Stygian here?
I do not know what this Stygian is. I remember screaming, large creatures overhead, shelters. I blanketed them in snow. And then a blur. And now I
Were
am here.
there other guardians for the other seasons?
It nods.
Do you know if they made it?
No.
What's your name, by the way?
It's a moment of pause. As it kind of like raises its head a little bit more to get a more proper look at you. You may call me Hailmorn.
Well, hello, Helmorn. I am Fenris.
You're very brave.
Hailmorn will nod its head. It is good to meet you, Fenris. If you happen to find the others, tell them of my location.
Fenris will bow slightly as he says it, but will say, I would be happy to.
I hope they are
Um,
well. The wilds will not be the same without them.
Fenris is just nodding. Um, well, we will continue on our way, and I will contact you if I meet them. I have the ability to do so magically, so yeah.
Hailmorn will nod its head again, and the face of this large creature comes right back up against the winter walkway barrier. It goes, "Come closer."
Do it.
Can
Do it.
I
Do
can I
it.
insight harmful intent?
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
You can certainly try.
Why
I
are you
think
even thinking about? I would do it. I'm
Ray
gonna
is
do
just
it.
like
Fuck it.
Ray is just like
Oh, that's a 9.
instinctively like hand slightly raises like for a fucking banishment when it because Ray can't
That's
understand the thing and its head just like
yeah.
careens close to
Yeah.
this like barrier and
Do
Ray's just
I
like
do I
fuck that.
notice? Are you subtle about your hand coming up?
No, it's I'm not actively casting or like preparing a spell,
Yeah.
but I think it's just like, oh.
I'm
But yeah, I
basing
think
on.
it's pretty obvious.
I'm thinking I can't tell either way from my insight, so I'm just going with my gut. My insight was a 9, by the way.
Okay.
Yikes.
I'm gonna hold out my hand to Ray, like the stop hold out hand, and be like, no, it's okay. And Fenris will come closer.
Okay. How close do you get?
Probably right up to it. Maybe an arm length, but I am active. I will say I'm actively getting ready to defend the spark if it reaches for it, because that's my biggest worry.
Just give it to someone.
Give it to Hailmorn.
Give it to me.
Hand it over.
Hand it over.
Give it to me.
I'm not
Give it
taking it
to
off
me.
because I have a feeling it might be important to this, but I'm getting ready to make sure it's not taken from me.
You've
Oh,
already
hail Morn. Like
You've already
hail. Got it.
given me
Mhm.
everything that you know. Your name.
I hate
But
that
I will
just got
get like
the
an
name.
arm length away from it.
Don't be scared, Fenris.
Don't be
Stop.
scared.
With serious moment.
One of its spindly long hands lifts from the snow and presses against the winter walkway barrier. There's very clear resistance for this thing to try and get its hand through. You all watch this thick coating of frost emanating from the hand across the barrier. And then you hear some cracking sounds as it pushes just a little bit, but a little bit for something of this size is enough that it cracks and snaps until it gives way and the hand pushes through. The shards of the winter walkway float in the air and spin in place, kind of like snowflakes caught in stasis. And the incredible push of the wind fills the tunnel as the large form of Hailmorn starts kind of pushing through the barrier a little bit to close this gap between you, Fenris, and it. It is going to get pretty close. How close are you willing to let it?
A question. I assume there's like a finger or a hand reaching for me.
No, the hand
Does it
has
look-
rested back on the ground. The head
Oh.
is coming through the hole.
Oh, is the head look like it's coming up to get face to face, or is it like face to what elevation is this head coming at me at?
Like face to face.
I think I'll let it get pretty close, maybe a foot.
Okay. It's gonna try and get closer.
Then a foot.
Yeah.
I think Fenris, in common, as it gets closer, will say, "I'm not sure what's happening, but I think it's fine. Be ready just in case." And then let it.
What is everyone else doing watching this happen?
Trying to follow Fenris's or like at request and not blast this thing. Because it is
Pretty
creeping them
much.
the fuck out, and
Um,
every time they've met something new, it's been evil.
I would
Except for
like
Gloob. Gloob is the only exception.
I would like
Mhm.
to drop a little divine sense. Like, yeah, we know it's Fae, but Holden is a little sussed out.
Sure.
Just the whole celestial fiend or undead check.
It is not celestial fiend or undead.
All right. Well, that's good to know. My main worry was that I was going to get a read of. It's a little bit of all of them.
Like it was
Yeah.
a secretly like a Stygian beast that's like or like it was a Fey beast that turned Stygian.
Oh, and Bryn's dropping an infection plot on us.
No.
You can't say no. It already happened. It happened to a dragon.
I'm not doing anything particularly, but I am like on the ready in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, Holden doesn't have his sword drawn, but it is on the hilt. And he's ready to jump forward if this thing attempts to grab at Fenris.
Okay. The hands are both firmly placed on the ground. It doesn't seem like it's going to grab, and from what you can tell, the mouth does not move open or closed any more than it already is. But you all do watch this thing get within probably about an inch from Fenris's face. Fenris, you are staring into like the mouth of this thing. There is just like the throat of this creature is very akin to like a tunnel of icicles.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from all directions. Going inside of there would be not good. That would feel like stepping into a blender and turning on the power button. Not awesome, but it's not looking to try and eat you, from what you can tell.
Decidedly not cash money.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Not-
Maybe you
not
want to be
skivity.
blended up. No. Bad.
Is it just sitting doing nothing about an inch from my face?
It seems to be kind of looking you over for a moment.
It
Fenris will
burns and it blows into
just
your
smile.
face.
Okay. After a moment or so of you assumedly allowing it to do this, the head pulls back just a couple of inches so that it can look at you a little more properly. A word of warning. Do not so readily give your name to a Fae. Your true name.
Fenris nods.
May I be the only one to know it. Not all of the Feywild protectors are the same.
I appreciate the warning. I have not met very many true Fae myself, so I am not fully learned in our ways.
This being said, you were naive enough to give it to me once. I am going to use it.
Well, dang. Too bad we can't understand Sylvan. We have no idea what was just said.
I'm orange justicing.
Is that Dre or Rose?
Yeah.
What's orange justicing?
I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you
No.
I think it's as soon as I hear it say that, I can't see the map right now. I'm standing right in front of it. Where is everybody's position in relation to me? Just like general direction.
Let me see if I can. Let me see what it looks like on the map. I'll probably shift forward a little bit.
Based off of what I can see, Holden is closest.
Yeah.
Why is Holden dead?
But is
What?
Holden behind me, to the left, to the right?
Like to the right.
Behind
Okay.
you to the right.
I think because
Oh.
I was kind of preparing for this, my immediate reaction as soon as those words leave its mouth is I pull the spark band off my head and toss it to Holden. It's a little bit like not accurate, but it's general direction, like panic a little bit.
Holden touches the spark and he dies.
He gets electrocuted.
But
It's
just
like
like
a
get it out of the way.
Yeah,
like
disintegrated.
PowerPoint transitions.
Oh my god, it's like
The
bad
disintegrate.
CGI. It's like
What is-
Spy Kids level.
What does it do? I'm scared.
That's my only reaction though, is immediately just get that out, because that's what I was worried about and prepared for.
Fenris, what's going on?
Oh,
Well, I may have made a mistake. Something bad might happen. We'll see.
What?
oh, good.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I don't know if it's an enemy, but it's not 100% friendly.
Are you nice?
It was
Just doesn't
kind to me for
respond to
most
it.
of the conversation. I kind of just, after I've chucked it to Holden, I'm just looking at it. I'm not turning away while I'm saying this. I'm waiting to see what it'll do.
It will continue to speak then after you have tossed the spark. It will say, "You do not need to worry about the spark. I do not plan to take it. But I am putting you in a Fey deal.
Oh?
I need you to find the other three. And we need to be reunited. You... What is the planer saying here? You help me, I help you.
After you told me, I was planning to at least look for them anyway, so that's honestly much better than I was expecting.
Finding them and reuniting us will be different. Not so easy.
Get in the book.
But better than death.
Says you.
We cannot put this
You
guy in
can't.
the book.
Actually, we
He's
might
so funny.
we might be
No.
able to.
No, all of our
Your
other
new
mortal
neighbor.
friends in there are gonna be terrorized.
You have the Mothkin group,
Mhm.
Jaden's family,
Yeah,
the brave little swordsman, your two
Little
individuals
Swordsman
from the
might
Earth
fight it.
plane,
I was about to say the brave little
And
swordsman
then-
will react.
and an archfey. Sorry, the book is great. And a wyvern. It's crazy.
It's a Pokédex.
Good luck with that.
You did this.
Yeah,
bro.
truly. Collect them all.
I
We're gonna have another completed book
We-
at the end of this.
we could have, for the record, we very well could have worked this out to a similar conclusion without you threatening to use my name. But you said it was a I help you, you help me sort of way. How are you helping me here?
It you see it move one of its hands and bury it into the fur or hair, I guess I should be calling it at this point. It goes kind of weirdly deep for the width of this creature. seems to kind of fish around for a moment before it pulls out what looks like a long, kind of gnarled stick. It has some like frozen leaves on it. And like a point at the end of it where it looks like it's been like snapped off of the rest of the wood. And it doesn't offer it, but it shows it to you.
Does it look familiar to me?
I'm not even gonna make you roll. No.
Okay.
It's holding it.
Yeah.
Fetch.
It's not offering it to me, is it?
No.
Okay. What is that?
A part of what you need.
In order to go home, fix it?
All of the above.
Okay. Do you want when we find them, do you want uniting you guys? Do I need to bring you all together to the same location?
Helmorn will nod. Just very faintly, but a nod all the same.
Will choosing that location be difficult? Or is it as simple as send everyone to you?
It would need to be common ground. Not too hot, not too cold. Too wet, too dry.
Okay. So find the four of you, find a neutral ground, get you all there.
Yes.
In exchange for that piece and potentially, I would assume the other three carry something similar.
Yes, they do.
Would they be willing to offer it for this exchange the way you are?
That would depend on your interactions with each of them. And what they want in turn. I don't have faith that they all want to go home, but they have to.
Fenris just slowly nods. All right. I accept the bargain.
There's like a little bit of mirth in its voice as it speaks again. He goes, "Good, because you didn't have a say." And it offers out its hand through the hole that it made, so for you to take the piece of wood with frozen leaves on it.
I take it.
Okay. For everyone else around watching Fenris speak with this thing, it begins to recede back out of the hole that it made in the winter walkway barrier. And as Fenris takes the stick, there's this like pulse of cold that brushes over all of you and kind of coats the ground in a thin veil of frost. Brief but present. It steps back out, the frost dissipates, and the hole in the winter walkway barrier closes back up slowly.
As it's pulling out, I ask it, one last thing. Do you recognize my magic from somewhere, Fey or otherwise?
It will take a look at you. I am not familiar. Wherever your
Anders
magic
just
comes
nods.
from, it is not from the Winter Circle.
Well, I know you used me a little bit, but I thank you all the same.
It will just nod a little bit. You kind of get the feeling that it's sitting there like so glad to make a pawn out of you, but also so glad you're willing to help anyway. Kind of feeling from it.
Fenris just looks back to the group.
It says, "I will continue to wander."
Fenris just nods as I keep turning back to the group. Well, that went better than I expected.
Okay,
You're
meaning
okay.
I gesture for the spark back. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah,
I had
here
to
you
make a
go.
deal, but it wasn't exactly a bad one.
Ugh,
Well, you
sorry,
made
bud.
a deal.
I've been instructed and given the advice that I should not give my name to the Fae anymore. And given that I
Yeah.
did to this one, it still felt fit to use that. Let me give you guys a quick recap. That, and I point at it as it's walking away, is the guardian of the winter court of the Feywild, which is broken into
okay.
seasons. It is not the thing that's been kidnapping people. It has not taken anyone. There are 4 courts, 4 guardians. Apparently, all of them need to return to the Feywild in order to help actually cleanse it, which is part of my goal in adventuring in the first place. So I needed to look for them anyway when I found that out. The deal that I was, air quote, he gives air quotes, forced me into was that in exchange for this, one of the 4 parts I need for something important to do with the Fey courts, I am to find and reunite all 4 of them. So
How?
kind of just along my path, but now I have to.
Hmm.
I was not given a time
Well-
constraint.
If we take a handy dandy look at the map, how many courts are there?
There's 4, they're all seasonal.
Oh, there's 4. I'll say separate bodies of land. Technically, there's 5, but one of them has a nice old, or 2 of them have a big old bridge connecting, so I'm not gonna count that.
Hmm.
I would
Yep.
imagine from how they said it, they said I have to find a spot of neutral ground to unite them all at.
Maybe that's
Um,
the. Yeah.
Not too hot, not too cold, not too wet, not too dry. So I'm assuming by climate, one's in a dry climate, wet, cold, hot, etc. I assume this is the cold, considering this one was the guardian of the winter court. The summer might be somewhere in
Oh wait.
oh my gosh, the desert, or whichever one is dry.
Did we see anything weird there?
Oh, quite a lot.
Saw a
Quite
couple
lot.
things.
Hmm.
Fuck, I
But-
meant like specifically like a summer monster. I don't know.
No,
Shit.
we didn't really
Well-
hear anything, but we stopped really reading job boards and info boards and such.
Yeah,
I think we'll
that's
keep an eye out as we go.
yeah. They're
I
probably
think
around
I
here.
still have a
That's
little
fine.
bit written down from Almina.
At least it wasn't another bullshit Stygian thing.
Yeah, this one, well, it definitely felt, I got the vibe it was happy to be using me as a pawn. Does seem to have the Feywild's best interest.
Sorry about the name thing.
Yeah, now I know.
Really?
It did tell me first. It said,
I
A
think
point of advice:
Ray will,
don't
like,
tell
Ray's eyes
things
go a
you
little
mean.
wide as they like kind of like glance over at Zin.
Who is also here and just staring
Oh,
at the group of you.
What up, Zin? How you doing?
There's nothing written down from Almina. Holden's lost. He's like flipped open a little book. He's just not paying attention to Zed.
I mean, Almina's definitely too wet. Like,
That is true. It's actually funny you say that. The main thing I have written down for Almina is that the Sea Elves needed help.
does Fenris have a last name? I
Does
cannot
who?
remember. You,
yeah,
Fenris.
Fenris 4 seasons.
I do.
Sorry.
I do have a last name. I don't know if I've mentioned who I've mentioned it to and who I haven't.
I mean, you've mentioned it to the party at least, right?
I don't know if I would have mentioned it to Ray yet, because I don't know if I just told you to. I don't know if Loic would have known it either. But Soul Family,
Would you have at least
official
told it
Soul
to
Family
Rose?
definitely knows it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Ray. Honorary member, bitch ass.
Wow.
What is it?
No,
I'm
Sunfall.
kidding.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I think is it like obvious that Zen is kind of like what the fuck, guys?
Make an insight for me.
Okay,
No,
I have a plan.
here, while you're doing this, Holden will speak up because he's like flipped open a map.
Fenris
think-
has gestured back to the spark
May
from
I-
you, by the way.
May I
Oh yeah,
also
he handed it to you.
insight?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think that
10.
spring
10.
could be the Everbloom tree?
Potentially.
Around Mornstead, maybe?
Hmm.
It did not give me an impression for how long they have been here. It just said a long time. But it gave me a decently accurate account of what happened when the Feywild fell. So it's been a while. Because they crossed over then, and that was thousands of years ago.
Or it was 2 weeks ago.
No,
Or
because
it
the
was
Feywild
both.
had fallen when we went 3 months ago.
No. He's saying like time's weird than the Feywild.
Oh,
Right.
that's
I mean,
also potentially true.
when you went a few months ago, was it black and white?
Yes,
Yes.
it was Stygian over.
Maybe there was time lost in the travel? It says
It didn't appear that there was time difference in the time we were there and came back.
the Humming Blade. Well, you were also traveling with someone, like purposefully.
True.
If they were shunted, I don't know. All I know is that the Humming Blades only said that mentions of this monster showed up about 2 weeks ago. Anyway, an insight check was happening.
Although it did say it was like wandering, didn't it? So maybe it's been like moving around this like general continent for a while now, and it just recently came across the tunnel. Because I guess like in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty small spit of land.
Its visage also could probably allow it to not be seen in heavy snow. I got a 19 for insight.
Okay. With a 10, it's hard to tell. It's very clear that Zin is focused on what was happening. Rose, Zin was following what was happening.
Fuck, Zed knows
Mm,
what? Sylvan. I don't know why I thought it was like
Zin knows Faye.
I thought you were about to say Fae shit.
Faynese. No, I tried to say like Fayish, like, because I couldn't remember.
you-
what it was
Uh,
Are you going to mention that?
I mean, I was
knows
about
Finnish.
to give you a second.
Okay.
Rose
It's
Rose
from Finland. Sorry.
Rose kind of looks at Zen and like she was gonna just like kind of glance at him, and she was like thinking for a second, and then like she kind of notices, and she pauses for like probably like 30 seconds, and then goes, "Sin, why do you have like a knowing look in your eye?"
Zen like looks over and catches your eye and just goes, "I'm just listening." That's all.
Fenris just looks at
Sounds cryptic as fuck.
Fenris looks at him then and says in Sylvan, "Do you understand?"
He'll nod.
Fenris nods. And then says in Common, "Where'd you learn?"
As he takes out a sword.
Just pulls out his blade. Picked it up on the road a long time ago.
2,000
Interesting that
years ago.
you don't. Interesting that you don't share your name with people from your own plane, but you'll share it with an archfey.
Well, to be fair, he might have gotten some advice from someone who's really cool and smart not to share his name when he first met you, and he kind of forgot that when he was talking with the other guy.
Gloob didn't tell you to do that.
I nudge I nudge Ray on the shoulder and just I nudge Ray on the shoulder and just say to Zin, "It was from my plane. You're not."
Mm,
Fair
got
enough.
him.
Yeah, but the guy from your plane, like, just extorted you. Because you gave it your name.
Fenris just shrugs.
Well, now we know better.
If it makes you feel any better, Zid, my name is Holden.
Zen just kind of shrugs and goes,
Are you
"Where
sure?
you place your honesty is not my concern."
He thinks we get a little tense.
I mean,
Uh,
Hummingblade's gotta stick together.
Right.
Bryn,
Hmm.
do I know enough about languages to know if Sylvan is just kind of like one of those languages you just pick up walking around?
I would say you're a well-studied individual. Sylvan's not like Sylvan's the equivalent of learning like Czechoslovakian in high school for some fucking reason
Mm,
instead of Spanish or something. Like Elvish
Now-
is the equivalent of the common of like Spanish.
learning Czech or Slovakian, because those are two different languages.
That's this. You get my meaning.
I know, I'm messing with you.
I'm
Okay.
actively driving to your house to beat you up right now.
I was like, Fenris was kind of under that assumption where he said it, and I was like, "There's no way he's not lying."
It's less of a lie and more of a like picked it up somewhere.
Yeah, like
I'm not sharing if you're not.
Yeah, what he
I
has
kind of-
learned from this is if you're not going to be forthright, he has no reason to either.
I kind of like I imagine Rose would liken it to like if someone just like if she had met Ray and Ray started speaking Celestial and Rose was like, "Where did you learn Celestial?" And Ray's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you know."
Around.
Oh, my
You know.
adopted father was an Azamar, and I learned
Right.
it from him.
Yeah. You're just like, "Oh, you know, travels."
Very much like, okay, that you're being shady. I can tell.
Okay. All right.
Well, no one's dead. We know the deal with the monster. We can maybe report it to the guild of like, it's fine, it's a false alarm. No one give a name.
Yeah, and I don't have to lie about my name with this one anymore. I point at Zin. That's kind of convenient.
I'm still going to call you Ted.
I was gonna make an excuse
Fenris
that
just gives me a deadpan stare.
I was gonna make an excuse that your middle name was Theodore, but
I actually don't have
Well,
a middle name. It could work.
well, it won't work anymore.
I don't have a middle name either.
I don't have a last name.
Shit.
Are you sure?
Well, you might have a
Actually,
last name,
yeah,
so
you
still
don't- you
Unless,
know.
unless we're gonna make it soul.
Hold
I think,
Golden
like,
soul.
I was gonna
I'll
say,
kill
like,
you.
I think Ray will just like use like a light cantrip kind of thing of like and make Holden Soul in common in front of them. Holden Soul, like spelled SOL, like the sun.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Not bad. It kind of
Unless
gives a little more context. It like retroactively makes it like the Soul family because it's your family. But then that kind of makes you the main character. No, we're not doing that. And I scrub away this whole part.
I think we're getting off track.
I mean, we're walking. I think we're exactly on track.
Yeah, actually, we can't get off track. It's a beaten path.
Oh, Rose, I need you to identify this later. I've like wave the stick lightly.
Ooh, ooh.
Stop waving your stick at people.
I can just do
Throw
that
it.
now.
Okay.
No.
Well, we're walking, so if you can't do it while we're walking, then
I mean, could I ritual cast while walking?
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Okay.
if not, I could summon.
No.
You don't want to get on a horse?
You don't want to get on holdout.
the horse.
I don't want you to help me.
Oh,
You know what? You know what? Mr. Guy, come back. Her name is Rosabella.
Rosabella Gold.
Get her.
Let's give you the full legal name.
Get her.
Let's not to the bay.
Get her.
She pissed me off.
She pissed me off. Get her.
Oh, you've given me a side project, Bryn, that I'm not sure you're ready for.
no.
I've discovered Faye can use names for shit. Now I have to figure out how to use names for shit.
Oh, don't
Assuming you have that power. That's an archfey thing. You gotta get there, homie.
I am so like happy.
You know what? In my goals on my character sheet, one thing that's listed is become Archfey somehow.
I don't think
Well,
that.
God.
I don't think it's possible, but it's there.
Oh, well, I
I'll
know
do
at
it
least one
somehow.
PC's done it. Yeah.
Okay, where's my questing information? There it is.
I think we leave it here for this session. We can pick up with the identify and the continuation of your travels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it out the city.
Yay!
And we made it
Did it-
to Fenris stuff.
Did it end where you thought it would?
No.
Oh,
Where did you think we would get?
Sooner or later than you thought.
I've had Naikomi prepared for like 3 weeks.
nice.
Got it.
Can I,
At
can I,
least.
Guys,
I
keep
have-
in mind, Naikomi isn't the town we're headed to. It's the town after that.
I have
Because we're
horrendous
headed to the
news.
outpost.
can I,
Right.
oh, Shay, go ahead.
I didn't even state my primary action today.
You sure
No.
didn't.
I was like, we're not even done traveling.
No.
God, we literally did the thing where it's like we're not even past the primary and secondary. Well, I am. Haha. Oh shit, actually. Yeah, no.
Foolish.
Well, no, I am. It's just that I realized that's the thing that took the longest. But I don't mind that because it like stumbled into the main stuff.
if it
That
makes you
was
feel
so
better,
funny.
mine was gonna be like really short because I thought of it as a fun thing, and I was like, oh, we'll get to it. And then I was like, oh, it's 12. So we are not
Yeah.
getting to it.
Make sure you write that down for me that we need to start with that.
It's okay if it changes between. I got my 2 points
No.
of sign language.
You
right?
have to do your primary and secondary. That's the
Yeah.
law.
I'll put
Also,
it
you know
in
what
the
I just
to-do
thought
list.
of?
What?
If I banish myself, what plane do I go to?
Let's find out. I
Yeah.
can literally do that next session.
These nuts.
I can also do it. I have it prepared.
I know, but can you banish yourself?
You can't, like, banishing yourself is part of the spell. If you banish yourself, you go to, like, if you're on your home plane, you go to like the
harmless demi
the
plane.
aerial plane for like 10 rounds and you come back.
Yeah, it's kind of a read as written thing. There's nothing
Yeah.
preventing you from banishing yourself.
Mm,
Doesn't it just say target
like-
creature?
Yeah, I think
So,
neat.
But the
oh,
we've
hmm.
definitely
thing
done
is,
it last
do I-
campaign.
well, I would say as a Fey, do I count as local to this plane or local to Feywild? Like if I banish myself, am I just fucked?
Now
Again, we can find out.
It's whatever plane you're native to.
Out.
we have one.
It-
We have one problem though, because I know we've done it before. But like, if you become incapacitated, don't you lose concentration, or is that just in the new rules?
Good question.
I think it's just in the new
No.
rules. In old rules, it says you just can't take actions or reactions. So,
Yeah.
oh well.
It depends on what rules we're using. Again, if I can cast it, and if I cast it and just don't finish the spell, we can figure out what happens when you get banished. Just
I don't.
for, like,
Do you-
future's sake.
I don't know that you want to take that risk right now that
No,
you
I
do
do.
get banished
I
in the
do
Feywild.
because I think we should take that risk because then we use it and Bryn goes, okay, give me your character sheet, make a new character, and then we get some
Fire that
variety.
character.
I'm not tired of Fenris, you know, but I just feel like it would be funny
It'd be funny.
to get a new character in here. You should try it on Holden. Holden will go back to the
Would agree,
Stygian,
though,
you know?
Ray is right that if you banish, if Ray banished me and waited 4 rounds, like 30 or 5 rounds, 30 seconds instead of the full minute, and then dropped concentration, I would come back regardless of where I got sent to.
That's fair.
Well, I think
That's true.
And that would
normally
give you like some time to be like, am I in like the
It
harmless
would give
demi
yeah.
plane, or am I in the fucking Feywild?
The Feywild, right? So that's like it would give you a little bit of time to figure it out, but
Now
not.
imagine you go
God.
like to the fire plane. You're like, I'm not what? It's some like weird weird bullshit of like, you once held this thing and now you're technically their guy.
Oh, because we were talking about it, before we like sign off, can I get the description from whatever Identify gave me on the staff
I think Bryn said she would
for
open
the
with it
stick?
for the next one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's simply because I'm tired.
yeah, that's fair.
I'm sleepy.
The thing that I'm scared to do but want to do is trying to combine it with my Kubrick weapon,
Yeah,
which is
let's just
also
wait-
seasonal.
Let's just wait to see what it is, because if it's like the evil stick necessary to go home, you don't want to let your weapon eat it, and then you have to like lose your weapon to go home. Especially
Yeah.
since fucking Hailmorn said all of the above, that it would help you get home. And what was the other one? What was the second bullet point?
Fix things.
Yeah, fix things.
And fix things.
Maybe when all the courts are brought together, you
become the
make
Avatar.
the key to the Kingdom Hearts.
I was about to say,
No.
Like next.
No,
Kingdom
there are
Hearts.
4 princesses
The
apart.
court
One for
blade.
each season. The court blade.
you feel like Fenris is like, I know now, without a shadow of a doubt, that Kingdom Hearts is Fae.
What?
I'm just imagining
No!
the weirdest it makes like the Akatar thing of like a court of hearts and keyblades.
You're too late, you fool. The Kingdom Hearts has been opened, and now the
Kingdom
Stygian
Hearts
shall
is darkness
rule.
and light.
Now I know without a shadow of a doubt.
No.
What?
Maybe
This
he's
can't
right.
be.
I was about to make the joke of the crystals.
The crystals.
No, the
And
crystals.
as the door opens,
Crystals.
who's a small gimmicky character like Mickey Mouse?
Oh my god.
Either Holdout or
Oh.
Gloob jumps onto
I
a
was gonna
rock.
say, like, Or
what
the-
about?
I think the closest character to like a storybook Disney character here is literally the Brave Little Swordsman.
Oh, true.
True.
Yeah.
So like that's like the Mickey like equivalent in our setting. The darkness?
Don't worry, Fenris.
Hey, fellas, did someone mention the Door to Darkness?
Don't worry, Fenris.
All right, we gotta end.
Yeah, we do.
You guys start like
Are you sure?
walking. You're walking through the fucking winter walkway. It's just like when you walk away.
We are all singing it, and Zin is like humming. He
Yeah?
can't help but join in.
And
You have your you got your hands behind your head, and you're like walking with like really big.
Yeah.
clouds.
he's humming and Rudok is dancing. Like
It's like
Yeah.
it's like the opening to
Oh,
fucking
Rudok is your
Chain of
Donald
Memories.
Duck.
ah yes, Rudok's
No.
voice.
No, I'm sorry. Okano is Donald Duck for sure. Just nobody can understand.
I would love to see like a world where, because everyone remember like that episode of DuckTales where it's like the big season finale thing, and like as a bit, someone gives Donald like the voice changer thing so that he
Yeah.
can talk normal, and everything he says is like badass, and everyone's like, "Have you been saying stuff like that the whole time, but just no one can understand you?" Because he immediately goes, like, "I am the storm." And
There's
fun
no
fact, that's his actual like voice actor just dropping the like going into like another voice. So it's just
Guys,
really funny.
I'm so frustrated. There's no GIF of the opening of Chain of Memories.
Okay,
That's annoying.
let's do pros and cons real quick,
Oh yeah.
and then we can go.
Yeah.
Pros, great foreshadowing.
Well,
What was that like a roll on the wild magic tea? Or did that just happen?
that is I put that there on purpose. The wild magic tea is not wild magic. It's actually foreshadowing tea, like literally.
Oh, guys,
That makes
we
sense.
gotta go
Depending
back.
depending on the
We're not going
serving
back.
amount, you can see a greater like distance into the future in terms of like your fortune.
So if we drank, you know how like when you go to Cane's, you can get the gallons of sweet tea.
Half gallon sweet tea. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
full
you
gallons.
get like a
Oh, they have full gallons.
They do.
if you drink a full gallon of it in like a gigantic teacup, you get a written essay about what happens.
Yes. All right, we're going back. We're going back.
All made of tea leaf.
If you drink a 50 gallon drum, you just get
Yeah.
You
Zippy
you
D10.
see
You
the whole
fucking
campaign.
die.
Yeah, you see the
Yeah.
whole campaign, but you have to give
Now-
over your character sheet.
That's genuinely okay. Okay, what's up? Okay,
Uh-huh.
my brain's
Yeah.
going at a mile a minute. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Right.
We'll talk about this later. Like,
Pro, I thought that was cool. Con,
Yippee.
no.
Oh.
Pro, big scary Fey monster who likes entrapment. Con, big scary Fey monster who likes entrapment.
Fair.
I like session. I
I like that you've been.
I meant
Oh.
I meant to ask. I meant to ask. But we got to another topic. There was it like a thing where you just were we supposed to find this guy later, and then like you realized that later was never gonna come, or was
No.
it- okay,
I made a roll to see how far along the trail he was going to be.
gotcha. Okay,
Also, it helps that it's got all pronouns, so it doesn't really matter. Your winter archfey can kind of go wherever it wants at whatever speed it wants in the snow. So like could be in a lot of places, and it has a tendency to follow people as they're like walking through the barrier. So
that's fair.
just to fuck with
it
them.
was maybe a little bit.
It seems like that kind of Fae. Like,
Yeah.
Like the winner, it's like I'm just gonna put the fear of God in them for just a little bit
I'm
out
not
as a
here to
treat
hurt
to me.
you. I like seeing them be scared.
It's giving big fear not energy. Um, for me, pros, I really like the session. I think the foreshadowing was genuinely really cool, as well as like just where the story's generally going. I'm excited to see what happens next. Not a con, but maybe just like seen as a request. We haven't had combat in a little bit, and I think it could be fun. Not like a big deal. But
That's
yeah.
fair.
This is true. You do have to find, if you'd like to, that missing woman, which could potentially also go to combat if you decide to go that
Hell
route.
yeah.
So it's in there. I know it's been a while.
How he's
I-
bloodthirsty.
No.
But yes, good point.
Always like, we have to get some battle practice before we fight my dad again.
No. And we never actually fought Yorick.
We just thought about
It's
it.
coming, don't worry.
We almost did.
We heavily considered it.
Yes.
I still feel like we could have, and I regret not doing it.
I do too a little bit.
I think we should have
Alright.
killed your dad in
Ray
front
was
of you.
not an emotional no. Ray was not an emotionally available place to kill their dad.
Okay, we
Double
should have
He's
not
not
done.
Ray. Do it.
Couple orphaned.
You know what, guys? let's turn around.
You know what, Brad? Let's. Can
Yeah.
I extract that tea from Rose turning back time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Using your oracle power.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can
Guess
Rose
what?
sweat time?
I think
Goodbye.
we got rid of the only person who could manipulate time.
We didn't get rid of them. Okay. They're exactly
we
where we
uns-
need them to be.
we unselected them from our party
Our
menu.
roster.
Yeah.
Who are we
Their stats
talking
were too
about?
low.
Oh. I don't know why that didn't connect.
I can't believe you forgot about Taro.
I'm tired, dude.
All right.
That was
We've
fast.
all set a pro.
Wow. Reminds me of that one episode of Amazing World of Gumball where a character just like the whole point is like a character almost no one remembered like disappeared and
Yeah.
they were trying to find her because the world itself was like not necessary, throws into the void.
Alright, someone say something funny.
Are you
Something
sure?
funny.
That was disgusting. Say something funnier.
He really
Did-
went for it. That's crazy.
Did he take the bait?
Holy shit. Even the music left.
My AirPods are dying.
I don't like this limbo. I don't like this game. Guys!